That was the first time I've seen any of that.
Yes, it is, I suppose one must be, trained in order to reach, that level.
Celestrio has his hand on his face. Oh,
Okay,
dear.
guys, how's it going?
Kiara's just gonna
I
put an
don't-
arm around him and just give him like a just pat on the arm. It's like, what?
Oh, nothing.
If I could guess, it looks like he's somewhat embarrassed all of a sudden.
He's shy until it comes out of its shell.
That's something I didn't need to know.
Oh yeah.
Well, I'm glad it was fun for both of you. Was for me
And
too.
it was not for you.
Oh no, it was for me as well. I
could've
completed that
sworn
sentence, thank you.
I
Screw
did
you.
something, you know, because you were making the right noises.
I definitely had a most excellent time. I enjoyed it.
Wonderful. We should do this again another time.
Definitely.
I'm just in the background, like Corvax can see me just slowly lift the thumbs up, where it's underneath the table.
And underneath the table, you see a middle finger followed up by a thumbs up. It's basically, he is so fucking confused. Like, he's happy
He has
and
the
a
most
good...
awkward boner.
It's like, he's having a great time. But he's like, what do I do with this? Where does this go? What should I do?
Go where the wind takes you.
Just listen to the Raphael or the Michelangelo song from the Ninja Turtles live action musical. Follow your
God.
heart. Follow your heart.
Okay. Focus on campaign.
I mean, that is the campaign.
Technically it is.
True. Sure.
Just... Oh.
Bartender,
He has
I'll
to
take
stay
another ale.
calm, and why?
I'll take a Niflheim.
I'll just have water.
You know what?
I'll have my mind wiped, please.
You
I
know what?
don't. Nas, do you have a spell for that?
Unfortunately, no. Oh, I used to know a mind lock spell, then someone used it against me.
Actually, I think I've been working on something like that.
Oh, hey, you made it.
Who is
What?
this?
This is one of the ones that we needed to speak to in order to find out what we need.
James May, at your service.
Alright, just ran.
Kiara.
It's
No
good to see
problem.
you again. Sorry, go ahead, Kira.
I was just doing the introduction. That's it.
Yes, quite nice meeting you without either of the other two dunderheads around.
You still having your disagreements, are you?
You know, Force Lightning versus Fireball versus, you know, that usual debate.
Has he knocked himself out again yet? You
Well,
know-
I used a wrench.
Well enough. He would have done it himself eventually.
He did once, actually. So, I understand you had an inquiry.
Hmm.
Oh, right. Well, we need a cube.
Ah! The data cubes! Yes.
We were trying to help our friend over there. Her name's Kiara, with some trouble in the primal forest, and there've been some dangerous-looking relics getting further and further out, attacking stuff. Attacked us, and we found a large door in the middle of the forest, and we had to go in, but it needed a cube, and there was a letter. And I'm going to pull out of the bag of holding the little letter and show it to him.
Ah, yes. See, of the 5 data cubes, I only went and got 1.
There's 5?
Yes, 5 different ancient relic labs. Each has a different purpose. Anyway,
Question. Do you mind marking
yes.
those for me? I'm gonna pull out the map. Just so I know where not to go or where to go if we need to.
Of course, sure.
That map would also have the markings, places Lunasa found.
And the
While
one
I
place
was
that
reading
we
about 'em.
also the one place we marked that guy was trying to find. They said that was ancient relics inside.
I have no clue. Also, Ulric, I'm not sure if you're moving, but I don't see anything.
I'm working on it. Hold
Oh,
up.
Give Ulric time.
No, because I saw like an arrow. Oh, it's Billy. God damn it,
Yeah,
stop it,
sorry.
Billy.
I didn't have the arrow on, I had the ruler.
Well,
Yeah, that's what confused me because I kept
well
seeing
keep
that
in
pop up
mind,
and
if Ulric's taking care of something, talking will go alongside the marking.
I know, just I saw
I
that.
knew. You've been
Ulric
pressing
was
that
trying to
lot.
He
Session.
was trying to ping.
Well, you can wait. You've already satisfied a ping. What the fuck is that sound?
Who's that even coming from? That's from John.
Okay, enough.
Your dick.
Stop.
What the fuck?
What the hell's
Hurts
going
me.
on?
I don't know.
Hurts he made points this campaign.
I can't even do Northy voice right now because of that.
It sounded like a messed up nerd joint.
I will remember that, John. I will remember that.
Remember?
wrap.
What's
Gift
remember?
wrap.
I'll remember. I've had alcohol. That's all.
Remember.
Anyway.
John, you have a new drug for your game.
Is it called Remember?
Yes. Makes you forget. Ooh, Alpha Ruins.
Alright, so are we picking this back up, or are we gonna continue?
Well,
to
he's
drift?
currently modifying the map at the moment.
Okay.
He'll grab us
Cool.
when he's ready.
Wait, do I see my dog? Oh.
Oh, that's 2. Okay. Oh, that's all the way up there. Nice to know. Okay.
Actually, that's 3. There's one.
Epsilon, Gamma.
Okay. I'm the DM. I'm the only one that pings.
No. Dos. Tres.
And now I'm gonna reping the first 2.
Cuatro. It's 5.
Okay.
I see a 6th one.
No. Alpha, Gamma, Delta, Epsilon, Beta.
What's the Mary? I'm assuming Mary Ruins.
Marco.
The
Oh,
Mirror
so
Runes is separate,
yeah.
Marco.
Okay.
This is going by the designations, not by any lore-based names.
All right.
Oh, thanks.
No problem. Now, the cubes I didn't quite bring with me, but I reckon that if you should ever revisit Svolton, we should have them, at least one of them, ready by that time.
You're still repairing it, I'll take.
Well, repairing so much as we completely disassembled all of them so that we could figure out how they all worked, and then we never got around to reassembly. So, because some of them were damaged in one way, some of them were damaged in another, so we just disassembled all of them.
So the queen knows all about this, yes?
Personal side project, which then took a back seat for various other interests.
We appreciate
would
it when you.
mind focusing on it a bit more, at least for the first cube?
Yes, yes.
And he's gonna pipe up and he's like, and perchance, have you actually been inside the facility?
Oh no. As I said, the cubes were each broken in their own way.
Well then, when we get it taken care of, when you actually have it restored, and we're looking to go inside, maybe you can come with us. See the wonders for yourself.
That might be interesting, yes.
I have a question. Do you know about the metallic robotic dragon thing?
Oh yes.
What exactly do you know about it?
Bloody dangerous it is.
We knew that one. What else?
Spits fire.
Hmm.
Weaknesses?
Weaknesses, well, I didn't actually, you know, attack it myself. I more of hid. But from what I witnessed, it actually learned from an encounter when I saw Boar charge it.
And how'd that go?
Well, the first 3 times the Boar actually hit it and did nothing, but, you know, it still hit it. But after that, the machine sort of knew how to handle a charging Boar, and then just sort of, well, killed it.
So it's willing to take out the natural creatures of the forest as well.
Only when provoked.
Hmm. I imagine that might happen often, considering any natural creatures would consider them a threat.
Mm-hmm.
And if there's more of these being produced over time, that means a lot of the creatures that make it home will be in danger.
Yes.
I see. We'll have to visit you for the cube soon.
Right. Well, cheerio.
Aye.
Thank you.
Take
for your
care, thank you.
assistance.
And you are welcome to come with us when it's time.
Oh, most assuredly. I might bring Hammond because he's actually good with the technical aspect. I'm good with the planning and the interactions. He's good with the technical aspects.
Just
So-
don't bring the other one. I feel something might explode.
Well, you see, the third one, he is necessary to our trio because he's a great improviser and on-the-moment fixer, as it were. So, together we're actually one quite cohesive unit. Just
If you could just please keep unnecessary chatting to a minimum.
of course. I don't see how that's a problem.
Last face bombs.
As long as you don't start arguing in the middle of the forest non-stop, I think we'll be fine.
Right. Cheerio.
Alright, take care.
Well, Kiara, this looks like it's quite a bit longer than we first thought.
Yes, this is quite quite a discussion.
It'll take some time. We do have things on our own plate to take care of here in the meanwhile.
Especially because Boss should be leaving after today. Because he's only guarding Victoria's till orchestra finishes up. Which is
Right.
tonight, right?
I believe so, yes.
Then, the other thing we do know, we need to enjoy that orchestra. Supposedly tonight, right?
Right.
Supposedly.
Hey, guys.
Oh, hey.
Hello again.
How's your time with the Duke?
Pretty good.
Well, I'm only
Yeah.
the Duke's kid, you know.
Can't complain.
I'll take it you'll be able to capture him then.
Yeah, you could say that. Oh, hey, Laura, can you get me a menu?
You cut out. What is it?
Can you get me a menu?
What?
A menu.
Food menu.
Oh, right. I'm assuming there's one on the table.
Yep.
Just gonna grab it and hand it to her.
Mm.
If you two are going to end up drinking, I recommend a knife and ham special.
Yeah. He's hungry.
I'll have some bacon wrapped pickles
Oh, you.
with a side of baklava.
It's not subtle. Lars can't raise her voice.
What?
And Gil just looked to my entire party sitting at the table.
Hello.
What? I'm hungry.
Right.
Yeah, it had nothing. My wincing had nothing to do with the fact that, hey, it's food. More with the fact that I think of pickles as an abomination and hate them. And actually, they make
Pickles
me
are
sick to my
delightful,
stomach.
I'll have you
Fuck
know.
pickles, dude. They're gross.
Great.
Opening a jar in a room is enough to make me leave it.
Oh, and a gallon of milk.
That's better.
Okay. Here you go.
Cucumbers are great. Pickles are
You going to be
they are
at the
disgusting.
orchestra tonight as well?
Yeah,
You gonna drag Victorious along?
maybe.
Great.
Oh, hey, make sure no one steals my food. I gotta go take care of something.
Okay.
Very well.
Wait, does that mean Artorias is up there in the... Oh, they are.
Sorry. I'm back.
Welcome
This-
back.
Go ahead. Amir, go ahead.
Got it. In 2 seconds.
She starts wolfing down the food. Ah, the perfect energy.
Oh dear.
Can I sense motive, Amir?
Yep.
There's a heal check. Quote, quote.
Nope.
He just looks up to her. Are you feeling well enough?
Yeah, I'm fine. Glug.
If I can give a suggestion, restrict physical activities.
Please, I'm a blacksmith.
Restrict activities. And I just gonna sense motive.
Okay.
She doesn't understand what's going on.
Okay, Ulric, I mean, come on, at this point, with him saying that, I should know.
Yeah, you know now.
Okay, so I'm gonna kind of lean over, kind of place a hand around her. Ah, she's fine, Amir.
Just does she seem oblivious to what's going on?
No, she knows.
Understood.
Bitch, please, I'm a blacksmith. I can handle a lot.
Yep.
Also, I hear that it's actually good to continue doing certain things when you are pregnant. Helps with the delivery later on.
Wait, what? Who told you? I mean,
Possibly
who's pregnant?
surprised.
Somewhat obvious.
The craving. So that would give it away the Celestrio enough.
Yeah.
They're just naturally delicious. I don't know what you are talking about.
I lashed under the table.
What are you doing on the table?
Darling,
I vanished under the table because if you remember, when the box was brought up, Lara started laughing and said they didn't work for Artorias.
darling, from one mother to soon to be another one. Trust me, we can tell.
She thinks she fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
Are you excited?
Yeah.
This side.
Does he know?
Well, he knows we've had sex.
Did I not tell you to talk to him about it?
You need to talk to him
Yes.
Oh, don't worry.
will.
Hey, Celestrio pipes up, like, don't worry about it. She's the one who wears the pants in the relationship anyway.
We'll talk about it.
Not by the time the child is here.
Oh no.
No, I
He'll
was
s-
thinking after. You know, I take a nice vacation. Nice and only come back with a long lost little brother or sister. And, you know.
No.
Celestio's just kind of enjoying it. He's got a good handle on that she can take care of herself, and that Artorias will easily probably do what she says. So, yeah.
Now, if you excuse me, I have to go craft a +1 baby pacifier.
It enhances, it has a calming aura.
Lunasa just has a steady look of that escalated quickly.
And a
is it the
masterwork crib. Because I'm a blacksmith. Bitches.
Is it the pacifier of silence?
Maybe.
And Celestio's like, so, Lunas and Amia, when can we expect one?
Celestrio, drop it.
He just smiles, just laughs.
I'm intimidating you.
Out.
The biggest,
Oh my god!
those don't
Can I
do
just
shit.
imagine that both of you are intimidating him like you're both doing the crossed arms and just the muted mouse like, Celestio.
It looks funny because they're both doing it exactly the same at the same time.
Exactly. Just in unison.
Celestio picks up the nearest piece of bread, brings up his hand, makes a little ring, and puts the bread through it multiple times.
Oh my god.
And then puts it down.
Alright.
It's like, uh-huh.
One sec. 1 second.
Delilah, Yara, do you mind moving a moment?
Yeah, sure.
As-
Celestio knows what's
Here's
coming,
the
though.
handout.
I will join you. Delilah.
Color spray.
Oh, color spray and then water burst. Oh my god.
No! That's not a high roll! That's a low
Will
roll.
save for the color spray.
So we'll say.
Yeah, I was trying for the water, which that was a 15, so that's up to John. Up to Ulric, my bad. And then will save?
Yeah.
Yep.
Woohoo!
So one of them hits.
Just get hit with water.
Yep.
And he's just gonna stand up, look at the two of them with a smirk, and then play with his hair herbal essence style.
Oh my god.
It's like, thank you.
Alright.
Hold on a second.
Uh-oh.
He may not be affected by that one. It was a spell, right?
Yeah.
2 seconds, I gotta read my page. At 3rd level, due to the power of his blood, a blood rager can stand confidently amid the effects of spells cast by himself or his ally. Never mind, you're not affected by that.
Yay.
No, that's what I meant. Like, I'm not helping you. You're good.
Yay.
Your herbal essence.
Yep.
I gain +2 bonus on saving throws against spells that I or an ally cast.
Ah, okay.
You get dumpster.
Yeah, I'm just shaking off like, takes a drink. Thank you, Mia. Blessed be your future.
So, orchestra, right?
Indeed.
Yes.
Susan, thank you. She has 2 bouquets of flowers.
Hey, Lena, do you know where the oh,
Look, can we just go to the orchestra? I really just want to see my daughter. I haven't seen her in.
Oh, I see another orc there.
hello?
Hmm?
Kind of casually wave to her. Know who that is? Casually wave to her.
Yeah?
Is she like carrying like a case or whatever that I can't see? Cello?
Yeah,
Is
it
that
looks
cello?
like a violin. Yeah, violin.
Okay, is she carrying a violin?
Yep.
Oh, are you perhaps a member of the orchestra?
Yeah?
Oh, great. Can you tell me where you perform?
Yeah. Over there in the central area.
Oh, all right.
Or
Oh, one more thing. My friend over here, I'm pointing to Mog, is wanting to give some present to her daughter. Know her? What's her name, Mog?
her name's Lily. Her name's Lily and her sister's Orchid.
Hi, Mom.
Lily!
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Alessandra.
Be right back.
Hmm?
I'm Alessandra, remember?
Oh, right, sorry, Alessandra. And Mog, she has a big smile on her face, big toothy grin, gives her a big hug and lifts her off the ground.
Nice to meet you. Just kind of
Oh,
not wanting
yes.
to interrupt too much.
Oh, yes, this is Celestrio Corvax, the Nasa Tales, and Mia Vincure, that's our druid friend's pet, Khan, and this is my captain, Laura Valentine.
Hey, you got my name right.
Did Tylak just get ignored?
Oh,
Tyler,
and there's Tyler. Hi,
Delilah,
Tyler.
and Kiara. Delilah.
Well, they were in the corner, I didn't see them. Oh,
I'm back.
that's our druid friend, that's a fish princess, Delilah. Oh, these are for you. Hands are the bouquet. So
Aw.
are these. Hands are the chocolates. And here's another one. Hands are another bouquet.
Mom.
Oh,
Much as usual.
I felt bad. I missed your last 20 performances.
Back.
So, Correx, you're introduced to one of Mog's daughters.
Well,
Alright.
I'm sorry. Her stage name is, and I gesture towards her.
Alessandra.
Nice to meet you. He gives a bow.
He's from the Tower of Fortune.
Oh, that's nice. Oh, that reminds me. Dad's here. See ya. Gotta get going.
Alright, see you soon, honey.
Later, Mom.
Oh.
Love you.
Well, love you too. And Mog just face plants into the table. Oh no.
Question, Ulric.
No.
Yeah?
Is this their dad?
What?
Is their dad? Because he's all been there for the entire time. I'm just curious.
I would imagine not, because it'd probably be another orc.
Well, she's a half orc.
Oh. That's a good point.
No. Mog is a half orc.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Mog is.
Then I don't know.
Oh. Yeah. Go.
Anywho.
Mm-hmm.
Mog is just really happy right now. Also, damn it, my ex is here.
Well, I haven't ever seen an orchestra before. How about all of you?
I have not.
Oh, it's fantastic.
I've witnessed orchestras and performances, but an orchestra, he puts the emphasis on it, is a whole nother matter. That I have not seen.
I can't remember what happens, I just know it's fantastic.
Well, supposedly we should be wary of damage. So I suppose I should have my weapons ready?
Lila, Kiara, what about you? Have you seen one of those before?
Nope.
Zooming in.
And it'd be a pretty good opportunity.
To...
Go see it and enjoy ourselves a bit before we have to go back to work.
Oh.
What What were you
Okay.
thinking I was implying? Eyebrow raise.
Normally, you're trying to get me to ask someone out on a date or something.
I just generally point directly at Corvax.
Ay.
Oh, do you want me to ask him out on a date for you?
Face bomb.
He just looks over at Nelly. He's like, got that look of, you're a smart ass on his face. So, Tylak. On the number about pickback and all. Well, you doing alright?
Did you see when he said he's unsure?
Oh, right.
His expression kind of just... It's just a series of mixed emotions, and then he just shrugs again.
What about pickback?
His eyes narrow at Corvax.
Well, I think it's fair he asked.
Hey,
Haven't
if you
seen
need
him.
their help with anything, you can always ask.
Everyone roll me perception.
You do have friends here, Tyler.
John? John, are you there?
I hear someone.
Someone very subtle.
John, are you there?
It's for Serena's Mike.
Yeah,
It
Is that Mike? Mike?
It is
He's Mike. Mike. Hi, Mike.
How are you, John? And fellow people?
Greetings.
I'm good, Mike.
oi, hello.
I just rolled a nat 1 though, Mike.
What's that? John rolls a nat 1? What a surprise.
Don't worry. We're natural time.
You cut out a bunch, Marco.
We're used to it.
Yeah, has a tendency to do that.
Plus, we have the curse of Billy.
Rated or anything, he's still, that's just his game.
Just all the
Why
nat
not
1.
hang out with your friends?
I know, but we're in the middle of the game.
They're in the middle of what?
Middle of the game.
So we're in the middle of the game, and Mike, you're being recorded.
Okay. What?
Oh, we're in the middle of a game, Mike, and you're being recorded.
Oh.
Yeah, I started recording as soon as we got back in the conversation a while ago.
Well,
He's been included.
there's
So-
gonna be some editing on your behalf, I guess.
No.
Doesn't know how to edit.
No, I know how to. I just refuse.
So, anyone who
Evo.
rolled above a 10,
So everyone except Amir got it.
here's...
Oh, God.
Look, I know you're a bloody chain restaurant, but you gotta add more to your bloody food than just the generic foods and tastes. This is fucking awful.
He's surrounded.
Look, buddy, it's the guild. They don't allow me to put my special flavors in. I don't bloody give a shit about that now, do I? I asked you to give me your best dish, and you give me this tripe.
Oh no.
Oh no, 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 no.
No.
You're here, Gordon Ramsay ripoff.
Tyler's just gonna kind of just
No,
walk
it's worse
over,
than that.
and he hands him a Q ration.
Oh, that's gonna be good.
Excuse me, who are you?
I heard you complaining about the food. Here.
Are you a chef?
No.
Then fuck off.
Oh
So, everyone sees Tylek's expression go from mixed to just, alright.
I
Okay.
would like to cast a spell. I would
No,
like
no,
to
no.
cast a spell.
No.
No, wait, you let
So-
Tyler have his moment.
I'm gonna cast. Tylek's gonna cast True Strike,
All right.
and I don't know if I should use his hammer for this. I don't
No,
think
no.
that's a good idea.
That is straight up assault.
You're
He's
gonna
gonna
tenderize that
Possibly
meat.
murder.
Tenderize that meat.
He's gonna punch him. How the fuck do I roll a punch?
1d3
strength
plus
I like
strength.
he wants to have a chance.
plus strength plus basic attack modifier BAB.
Hold on, let me just. No, what's the damage that I gotta roll?
1d3 plus strength mod.
Okay, 1d3 plus. And then I'm using True Strike, so
Probably will only miss on a nat 1.
your next single attack roll, if it is made before the end of the next, gains a plus 20 insight bonus. So yeah, plus 20 bonus. I'm gonna hit this bitch.
For minimum damage as always.
I know. It's beautiful.
So you hit this chef, and he just turns around and looks at you. Are you quite done?
Alright.
Oh no!
Yeah,
Out comes the hammer.
Can,
smash
can,
this bitch with the
can it not react?
Oh.
Can't tell like that.
Can I react?
Excuse me.
Oh no!
Oh no, we're gonna kill an NPC!
That's my ex!
That's your ex?
That's your.
Oh no.
Alright, we've been brought into true battle here. Everyone, let's
I'm
fight this
pretty sure-
boss.
I'm pretty sure it's just Tylek and this guy.
Well, I'm pretty sure the rest of the party is gonna try and stop you from brutalizing him,
Well,
No.
obviously.
unless he's
Tylek's
already
in
dead.
danger. You don't understand. Tylek is in danger.
Alright, well then I guess we'll go fight the
Danger,
boss.
danger. High voltage.
Alright, I'll roll mine, I guess. Let's-
Gore the ram. Oh my god.
We don't see his name. You're
Ah.
the one who can see it.
Fuck, I rolled really low. Must have been tiring.
I rolled really low.
I
That's
guess
the
that's
time.
why we call you
I'm-
Limp Dick.
I'm not
Fuck
getting
you.
involved. I am not rolling initiative. I'm not getting involved.
Neither
I
am
mean, I'm only
Shit.
rolling initiative to try and diplomacy them out of it.
Same.
Yeah.
I'm not trying shit.
I have a spell.
I'll cook you, mate. Throws a bomb. You what?
That everyone?
Yeah,
Need Mog in there.
What about me?
you're not important enough.
Apparently.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta reroll the 5, so I mean.
Well, you're in a bar, so that's a -5 to initiative, seeing as you're a prohibitionist.
My God.
Oh, oh. X, don't hurt.
Hex don't hurt. Me no
X
more.
gonna give it to you. X gonna give it to
I won't say no.
Alright, so Lunasa, you're up.
Okay, just gotta think exactly how I'm gonna word this. Okay, so Lunasa basically stands up and shouts, Tylek, what on earth are you doing? Stand down before the authorities get involved. And that's... use order to intimidate Tylek to not escalate this any further.
All right.
Not linguistics. Oh shit! Holy crap!
That was a nat 19.
Damn. I'll allow it this time, but next time, allow me to tell you when you use linguistics or diplomacy.
Oh, alright.
All right.
Billy, I'm
Tylak?
inconceivably mad at you right now. Tylak is now looking uncertain about beating the shit out of this orc.
Well, if you needed a reason, he's about to give you one.
I'm so embarrassed.
Oh no.
Did I?
So what's your AC?
16.
Holy shit! Okay, it only confirms when I get another crit.
No,
right?
when you beat him, beat the AC.
Yep.
Okay, so that's a crit. 20 and then an 18, so that's a crit. Whatever it is, times 2.
16 damage from a punch.
Like I said,
You want to go fisticuffs? Come on. Mog.
okay, casting sleep on Tylak.
What are you casting on him?
Sleep.
You need to get in range
Sleep
first,
say
right?
we.
He's
Sleep say
you're already
we.
with it.
You know what? Fuck it. Everyone go to sleep.
We get the Misty Orchestra. Okay.
Not us.
What's the save?
1 second.
You were within range where you were, Cadence.
Tylak is immune because he's over level 4.
Okay then, swishing spell.
You mean deep slumber, right?
Doesn't
I
have
don't
deep
have
slumber.
it.
We're too low of a level.
So, Mog, what are you doing?
Can I cast Unseen Servant in between them to, like, you know, get in between them?
Did you look up the spell?
Yes, I have it.
No. Did you look up what it does?
It summons an Unseen Servant, 1 standard action.
Did you read it fully?
It cannot be killed, but the slave servant cannot attack in any way. Is never allowed an attack roll.
So
What am I
basically,
missing?
it can do nothing to intercede.
Could you repeat the last part?
The Unseen Servant has nothing in its description to intercede in fights.
I suppose that's not a simple task.
No.
It's a fight, so no, it can't do anything.
No.
Yes, it cannot do anything.
Simple task would be bring me a plate. Push that ox.
Okay, then in that case I cast Peacebound on Tylak's axe.
Do you have
On
these
his
spells
what?
prepared? Or are you just going through a list?
I have that one prepared.
What are you casting it on?
On your axe.
Hammer.
Oh, okay, you know, no. You can cast it on my axe. I don't have one. Thank you.
Sorry.
Hammer.
No,
Oh,
no,
hammer,
no, no.
sorry,
No,
hammer.
they said axe. Ulric, give me this.
No. He would have known it was a hammer. I'm going to allow the change to hammer.
What does it even
Which
do?
hammer?
Small. The target must be sheathed or slung weapon.
Is it already out?
Yeah,
Yeah, already was
I-
drawn.
Tylek smashed the orc with it, so yes.
You know what? I'm gonna roll intimidate on my ex.
Oof. You get advantage of me. Okay.
You are not getting in a bar fight the night of our daughter's concert. Do you understand?
Roll me intimidate.
Well, looking for. I want to see. Roll high.
Under 5.
Wah, 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 wah.
And you got over 5.
You know, wait. This is probably the ultimate chance for me to just blast my ex.
Yep, it was.
Can I do that instead?
No, intimidate
No.
is a standard action.
Is it,
Yeah,
damn.
you consumed it.
Next time, though, if it lasts that long.
Okay.
Lara.
Okay, so you ever seen how a cat looks when she's mad? Like how her hair,
Yep.
stands up a bit. So Lara's gonna turn towards them and yell, "Stand down!" But she's trying to calm the situation more aggressively because she is annoyed. I can't yell in real life because I'd get killed.
But you're a cute little kitty with fur going up.
I know. I roll a 7.
Right,
Plus
that
6
mythic
damage.
to nat 20 it.
I can't mythic that, I think.
Yeah, persuasion or diplomacy and intimidate.
Yeah, but wouldn't you have to say that beforehand, though?
He did.
Alright, so. 23, huh? Who was that directed at? Both of them?
Both.
Will save?
No, it is their 10 plus their level. Is it 15 or 10 plus their level plus their wisdom modifier?
10 plus level plus
Yeah,
wisdom.
10 plus level plus wisdom modifier.
Well, Tylek's intimidated.
So is Chef Gore, the Ram.
This little cat girl raises her voice.
Tylak, your turn.
Tylek kind of glances at Lara, then glances at the orc. Call it a draw. He's staring at the orc.
I'm game if you bloody well, huh?
He puts his fucking hammer away and folds his arms. Fine.
Hold up, Celestrio, you doing anything?
Well, if that is pretty much the end of the combat, there's no reason to.
Alright. Amir?
He's gonna get up, start walking over to them.
Oh no.
Get healing magic ready.
Did Tylek get punched? Like, where did he get punched?
Jaw.
He's kind of just rubbing his jaw gently.
Okay,
I'll
Amir,
heal you.
before you get there, Lena stops you.
Hmm?
Amir? Don't bother. Yet.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, no.
She's a rogue.
You two? If you want to fight, you do it out there. You both discover flight.
Oh, the joke's on you. Tala can already fly.
Okay, supersonic flight.
And from then on, Tylek was now very capable of flying at a supersonic speed.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
We're now going to use Tylek as transportation.
Hope Talek's
Can I roll
okay.
reflex to catch the orc?
There we go. You're alive again. I don't know how to get your token, so I created a new one.
You forgot out the map. Damn it!
It's like right there.
I can't. You can't reach it.
We
It's
can't
outside.
reach it. It's right outside the map.
Wow.
Alright,
It's not-
so Tylak's stuck at secret level 0.
going to World 9.
So I kinda is the orc like on his feet by now or anything?
Yep.
He kinda turns his back to everyone and like raises his wings so that he can talk to him in private. So you like fighting? Huh.
Well, a fucking orc, it's kind of natural.
Nice punch! And then he reaches his hand out to shake it. Nice to meet you, I'm Tylak.
Oh my god.
Shift Ghoul the Ram.
Oh my god.
So, you dated Mog over there.
Dated, married, procreated with, yeah.
What happened? I mean, other than he kind of looks at Mog and then he looks back at her.
Well, you know how preachy Mog can get sometimes?
What?
Not allowed.
I'm just gonna look away and just Lara's usually gonna twitch and listen in, but she's gonna be firmly looking away and drinking her ale.
Crikey!
Not
Why the
allowed to
fuck was I
fight in
ever
the bar.
preachy?
Hey, we're trying to have a conversation here, man to man. Get out of here.
She decided to try and make my food more entertaining and enchanting by enchanting it with various items rather than just letting me bloody well cook in my own kitchen. But no, dear, don't you understand? I can enchant your chicken to be a +3 chicken of ever tasting. If you just give it to me for 3 seconds, so I can inscribe some magic circle on it.
You know what?
He
There was-
kind of lifts his wing at Mog's face and is purposely cutting her off as she tries to speak. You got any
My
examples?
god. My god. I think Lara's just gonna join the group in the corner. just watch this.
Does he have any samples?
Good question.
Hold up, hold up.
Asking the important questions, not really.
Whew. Why can't I find that spell? Hold up. Caden? Where did you pull that spell from?
Oh! Did I mispronounce it?
Maybe, because I'm not finding it via Google.
What's the spell? I can help find it. If you whisper me. Or
I like how everyone keeps trying to cast spells on Tylak.
Hold on.
Hey, Lex, like, am I a joke to you?
He's got Blood Sanctuary. He gets +2 on saving throws against spells that he or an ally casts. Stop trying to touch him.
Only Lara can touch him.
Especially the
okay,
head of his
the
hammer.
The only one that's even remotely close to it is one starting with that's a level 6 spell, and the other one is creature technically.
1 second, I'm about to find it. I completely mispronounced it.
Yeah, I don't think it's that one.
You know what?
Forget about it.
You know what? How about Fireball? Let's just go to a good old basic Fireball.
Oh my god.
Tylak's like, come on, I'm walking here.
Spread some wings.
I am fireballing my ex.
Okay, so let me.
What?
That says
are-
you're within
Cadence?
range.
Okay, Cadence?
Oh, I thought they were outside.
No.
Cadence? That is a lethal spell. You may as well be shooting a gun at them.
He can take it.
That's
you-
not the point.
If you throw
it's
out-
okay. Let him do it and
Okay,
suffer the
wait for the
consequences for
outside.
it.
Alright, he'll deal with the consequences. Let me just prepare my bombs.
So, Caden, I will handle your fireball. As long as you, while I'm handling your fireball, you get me whatever spell you were originally going to be casting. Because I just looked through all the level 3 spells and I have no idea what it would have been. So, you do that while I handle your fireball roll.
You know what? Can I take back the fireball and just use Mage Hand to poke his eyes?
That work.
You made us
Or hold his tongue?
very delicately.
Alright, so you can't poke things with Mage Hand.
I think you technically could, it just wouldn't do anything, right?
Can I put 5 pounds of pressure on his ball sack?
Oh my god.
It's the Cosby hand.
Jesus!
That is what slightly did to make Mage Hand valuable in combat.
God damn it.
My brain is hurting so bad right now.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go with the fireball option. Fuck it.
Oh no, fireball's too much.
Alright,
So
let's
it's
see what the
5d4.
range
Can I-
from me to you. See how quickly you'll die afterwards.
Okay,
Maybe
so
just cast sleep.
can okay. I'm not doing fireball since you don't want it to be done. But
Okay.
3 things that I need to make very clear right here, right now.
Okay.
1. In the future, if you say you're doing a spell, you're doing that spell.
Gotcha.
2. Google your spells
Mm-hmm.
so that you know what they do and what they are called. I'm referencing Blood Wall there. 3. I am going to let you cast any bloody spell that you have prepared. Just be cautious what you choose to cast. So, what are you doing?
Okay. I'm just gonna cast Mage Hand to squeeze his tongue. Is that a thing that can happen?
I think I figured it out, Ulric.
What spell
I
was
think
it?
Cadence wanted to cast Wave of Blood,
Wave of Blood, that's
which
it.
which is a spell that I know because I played Legacy and that was one of her spells. It is just a thing that makes people basically get pushed back and knocked down usually.
That's the one.
Okay, do you want to go with that then? Since that was the one that you initially wanted to do.
Yes, since it's... Yes, just to knock him down.
Okay, so you will roll your CMB against their reflexes.
And my CMB includes my intelligence.
In this case, your CMB for this bull rush is equal to your caster level plus your intelligence, whichever is higher. So it'd be your CMB plus, I think, 10?
So I got a question. Are you targeting Tylak with this spell?
Nope. Well, it's
No,
a cone, so it's...
So it's 21. This is just double checking.
Technically, I'm targeting my X plus
So
a wave
it's-
attack.
Okay, so no, it was it's actually only 12 because you don't get the other bonuses into it that you normally do.
Really? Even with the
This
perk
is up
that-
to Ulric, because this is a spell. This is not you physically bull rushing someone.
Alright, so
Because the way it's worded is your CMB for this bull rush is equal to your caster level plus your intelligence, whichever is higher for the stats that apply to it. So it'd be 5 plus your, because you're level 5, plus your intelligence modifier, which I believe is 5. So it's whatever you plus 10.
yeah, go with that.
And you rolled a 2, so it's a 12.
Alright, so 12. Okay, so first, a 12.
So am I supposed to roll a reflex?
Against a
This-
reflex, yeah.
Oh,
So, Talax doesn't get pushed. Nor does your hubby.
God.
The reflex
Yeah.
completely negates it. Basically, they just move out of the way of the gushing, rolling blood.
No. They're still in the area. So they still need to make the fortitude saving throw.
Reflex negates.
Reflex negates the
they
push.
didn't fall prone. And creature that falls prone must make a fortitude save or become sickened. So the second thing doesn't even happen because they didn't fall prone.
Alright. So,
Wow,
you-
that sucked.
if it helps, they both rolled nat 20s. So, you both are just standing in a pool of blood now. Drenched.
Can I describe how I cast the spell?
Yes.
Mog turns like white as bone for a second, opens her mouth, and just a torrent of blood comes out.
That's how it goes, but okay. It has a description cadence for
Oh,
the future.
sorry.
Like, the spells actually have descriptions of how they look.
Ah, sorry.
It's okay. So, you need a drop of your own blood for it. You cause a torrent of rolling blood to push your opponents away so it kind of forms like in front of you.
Alright.
Yours is a
So,
bit extra, but it's cool.
Tylak, you and the chef are now covered in blood.
Tylet slowly turns around and looks at Cadence, or Mog.
Sorry. That was aimed at my ex.
This isn't new.
I know.
This happened when Alessandro was born.
Yep.
Except
He
the other
kinda
end.
He takes a step to the side, and his hammer, which was sheathed, is now in his hand again.
Emir's stepping forward. Tylak.
Let it happen.
This is entertaining. Do it.
He's just gonna stare Mog down.
Yeah,
You
you're
cast-
intimidated.
Yeah, I'm
You cast
intimidated.
another spell in my general direction, I will decimate.
Noted.
and
That
from
was
behind,
terrified.
Celestrio is gonna pipe up and like, if you take a look over here, Mog, if that had been an actual aggressive spell that had hit one of our, and he dins over to the side and says, "Crew, both of these chakrams would have gone into the back of your head. You understand?
Affirmative.
Chakrams are basically, you know, bladed circles, things in a
I
warrior
know what
princess.
fucking shotguns are.
I hope you do.
Excuse me, Laura.
Yes?
As the alpha of your crew, do you not? Shouldn't you be keeping them in line?
I do my best, but situations like these arise. I've made my stance clear. if Mog had indeed decided to fireball, she would have no longer been part of this crew as far as I'm concerned.
Mm.
And then Talek was free to do with her whatever he wanted. We're supposed to be like a family. This isn't a family.
Oh.
Oh no. Lena scares me. What the fuck is happening over there?
Leans back into the corner.
We'll
Clean
spawn later.
my bar.
To be fair, I thought that was
Wait,
You.
didn't she throw them outside?
No,
Yeah,
they
came
came
back
in.
Oh, they came back. Okay.
You. Do you know
Yes.
prestidigitation?
Oh, it will disappear in about 15
Do
minutes.
you know prestidigitation?
No.
Here's a scroll of it. Learn it and clean my bar.
It's gonna take her an hour to learn. To be learned.
Got it.
I suppose we should have dinner before we head to the orchestra.
You really didn't need
Oh!
to do that,
Holy shit!
but I got it.
And Amir just looks at Tylak. We'll spar later to help deal with your rage, my friend.
That woman is very territorial.
Oh, he doesn't feel like it's like that.
Well, to be fair, it is her bar. Imagine
Yes.
if you will, if it was your home, and I came in and just took a huge sack of refuse, dumped it everywhere, and just left.
I would kill you.
There you go.
Mine disappears in 15 minutes.
It's like, you understand. You understand then?
Yes. Yes. People come into the forest and they leave garbage and everything all over the place. Yeah, I quite understand.
It's massively organic.
Oh no, Tylock's in love.
Wait, can I from here sense more of that?
Yes.
Okay, he's not in love, that's an exaggeration, but he is most definitely impressed.
It's like, no, you're my big dumb bird person.
No, because if it was love, Lara would try and hook them up, because she has made a point earlier, if you remember.
No, it's okay, Tylak. We can date. Now look, you seem to be in love with that person over there that intimidated you with a 43 that you've never even spoken to. Except for some ale
Wait,
and some
I
bacon.
know what Serenity's villain character can be.
Oh no,
My... Hmm?
Tim Curry.
Oh my god.
Toxic Green.
Okay, it's
Yes.
Ooh, you
Yes.
love
That's
my
so
toxic
Okay.
love.
Enough
Yes.
panting, guys. Come on.
No, Ferngali's amazing.
Oh, it is.
All right, moving on. So, eventually she learns the spell and can cast it.
Would also
Okay.
already have everything cleaned by then.
No, you need to leave it alone.
Now, Lunasa, are you sure you want to clean something that she told someone else to clean?
No, Melissa.
You remember how
My
things
math.
went with Melissa? You remember how things went with Melissa?
This is
Okay,
my
did she
mess and
tell
I blame it.
Lunasa to stop cleaning when she was cleaning it before she already got?
I don't remember. Anyway, moving on.
Because if she wasn't told to stop cleaning, she wouldn't stop cleaning.
Mog would tell you to stop. It's her mess.
Anyway, moving on.
I'm just gonna look to Kiara and then to Corvax and to Delilah after that comment.
Shh.
Delilah's just like, I'm game.
Oh, God.
More nuts. They
Well,
just smile.
we'll be at the orchestra.
Wait, does that start soon?
Uh,
Yeah.
what time is it?
Right
soon.
about now.
Close to start time.
Oh.
Soonish.
I suppose that we don't have time to go another round.
Yes, let's go to this orchestra thing.
I'm gonna run later.
Another round of what?
I don't want to guess.
No, wait. Let me go with this. Oh, we're playing Truth or Dare.
Lunasa.
I want to see this.
I'm rolling the sense motive now.
Oh wait,
Oh,
well you're
very
beginning
well.
talked to by Delhi.
Hold on.
Lunasa.
Yes.
We had sex. It was awesome.
That's a really embarrassed look on her face.
That was there. I'm gonna move on.
I heard that.
And you know, as Celestia's about to head out the door, he turns around and then just does multiple bows. Thank you, my
Water.
audience.
Water.
He closes the door.
Water.
Come on, get it
Oh,
on.
You two should
This
try it
one-
sometime.
As a character, this is another time when I go just throw my staff at him. Oh,
Alright.
Yes.
So this is
Off we
what's gonna
go.
happen. Kiara's gonna hook her arm with his right arm, and Delilah can hook her arm with his other arm.
Yep.
Just drag him.
No, he's walking quite voluntarily.
Oh yeah.
Alright, so I don't actually have a map for Galhatep. So, we're just gonna keep you there for now.
Mm.
However, they have a very specific song set that the Grand Orchestra does.
I'm very worried all of a sudden.
First
wait.
song, right off the bat, has them drinking while performing.
Can you give us a description of the area they're playing in, though?
It's a grand amphitheater with steps, drums, violins, cannons, and everything.
Oh dear.
Okay, calm down, Tchaikovsky.
Oh, that's what they usually end with, Tchaikovsky.
Rui.
Oh.
First song they actually do.
This is the first song to do. Oh, it's actually pretty nice.
Hmm.
Kind of expected it to be a lot more crazy. I don't know.
wait
Or
for it.
intense.
Wait for it. What do you mean?
It's about to get louder.
It seems quite nice right now.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
wait.
yeah, yeah.
I find this music rather soothing.
Hmm.
Is Boss nearby, Ulric?
Mm-hmm. Front row, center.
Oh my god. Is he like blocking half of the people's view?
Yep.
Oh my god.
With my history of music, do I kind of know what's about to happen? Whoever posted Black and Tans, I love that song.
And the songs just progressively get more and more rowdy and big. The fiddler, which is Mog's daughter, comes out and actually does a jig while she fiddles. It's
Wait.
glorious.
The songs that you're linked are the songs that are playing?
Yes.
Oh god. Okay. Switch dialogue.
One sec.
Well, that's the thing about books. We come from all.
Also made sense that... Never mind. So, then, of course, it concludes with the most rambunctious song you can ever think of.
I know a lot of IRA songs. I'm realizing this.
That's because RA goes alongside IPA. Hey, career alcoholic. Anyway.
This one hits Mog a little too close to home.
Alright, so just loud, rancorous music just blasts and blares out. The orchestra ends by shooting off the cannon, which accidentally had a cannonball in it for authenticity.
Of course, accidentally.
Luckily, it went off into the field instead of towards the town. So,
Someone's cow
was
split in
lucky.
half.
well, a lone cabbage salesman actually had his stall wrecked.
My God.
My cabbages!
And then the grand orchestra exits. And you see the big hunking boss approach the orchestra with a poster.
Oh my God.
Sign, please.
He did say he was a fan.
And you just see the entire orchestra just look up this dragonborn like, okay.
Don't murder us!
We all know he secretly like headbangs in his room. He just can't do it too much because the castle will shake.
You see him walk past you, and he's like, third tour. And then just walks off.
I'm just gonna wave boss off. Take care. That was pretty fun.
Yes, that was quite enjoyable.
Oh, yeah.
Glad the can didn't hit anyone.
My cabbage!
Glad it
glad
didn't hit anyone.
I'm glad nobody important was hurt.
Back in the old days, every cannon had a cannonball in it. Of course, this was the time of the war, but that's beside the point.
That reminds me, I should probably get some cannons for our ship.
Please don't let Mog deal with them.
You see me start writing something down in the pad.
You know,
What? I know how to fire a cannon.
I have an idea. And Laura?
Yeah?
Maybe if we talk to 3 engineers, maybe we can see about having a stagecoach with a cannon on it.
Ooh.
You
Like
know,
a mini boat.
yeah, we could ride it around the lands for battle.
I actually like that idea a lot.
We could surprise them. Oh no, they're gonna rob our poor carriage. Opens back door. Goodbye.
Laura's actually gonna giggle at that.
Oh, don't we already have a cannon? Points to Tylak.
He flexes.
Well, that is true.
Well, maybe we can glue my
What if
bobs to his hammer, and then he can just smash them and they go boom.
Oh no.
He's gonna grab Celestrio. He's gonna scoop him up into his arms. As he says that,
You've just yanked him out of two ladies' arms. He's
Yep.
not happy. He's not happy.
I'm making a strength check to keep him in place.
Okay, you gotta roll.
Oh, you
over
gotta roll
20.
past 20.
Otherwise, Celestrio's.
Oh, so close.
Oh! Wait a minute.
Celestrio get ripped in
Wait a
half.
minute. I'm going to go into my lion form, like just suddenly. That would give me a +2 to that.
Yeah,
No.
that's retroactive though.
You
That's
already-
metagaming.
You already made the roll.
Metagaming.
You already made the roll.
Yeah, you kind of already did the action.
Okay.
Can't Alec just throw both Celestrio and her still holding on to him there?
Wait a minute. Wouldn't Delilah get a roll too if she's gonna hold him in place?
That'd be up to Ulric.
And we'd get a synergy.
Yeah.
Up to Ulric.
Does Delilah resist though?
Do you really think Delilah would stop Celestrio from flying into the air?
Nah.
Okay, there he goes.
This is not what I want. And I'm just because I am Celestrio and I must, and I might regret it, but he is now going to acrobatics to basically front flip and land perfectly.
I'll be ready to catch him in case he fucks up.
Lands on his neck. Aw.
I was about to, I honestly thought about casting hold person just.
Oh no!
Screw you.
Fucking evil.
I'm not.
Vegetable.
So, Ulric, he makes the landing without a problem.
Alright, so. You actually make it to the
Ah,
castle.
there's copies. No.
Wait, they're going
Marcus.
to a castle?
Yeah.
Is this
yeah.
some kind of like after party thing?
Yep.
Listen, I think I'll go back to the inn.
Oh, it'll be fine.
No, I'm pretty sure I don't want to go to the castle.
Why not?
I don't like.
Stone.
No, not stone. I just not
Politics.
really. I don't really like the castle and castles and cities, noble folk.
Come on, you want to be part of our crew, and we're helping you. It's
Yes.
it'll be fine. I'm gonna natural 20 you as my mythic.
Damn. Get manipulated.
It's not the first time he's done it.
It's really not. Looks at Delilah.
Looks at Lunasa.
Hey, remember, no means yes to our captain.
Exactly.
No means ask again.
We got so you burn a mythic to count as if I had rolled natural 20 in diplomacy.
Was that a 36?
That puts me at, I believe, a 36.
Alright, 36 to convince you to stay in party.
Sorry.
You're not sorry.
It all depends on the character, though.
True. I mean, she's still trying, to be nice, to convince you to at least give it a chance, like not forcing you.
Not pushing you. Forces with a fucking nat 20.
Nat fucking 20.
I'm not forcing you. What are you talking about?
Fucking forcing. That's roleplay.
No, forcing would be Tyler going, oh, don't be afraid, cat, and picks her up and drags her into the castle.
Yeah, like again, I'm aware even nat 20s don't particularly like force you to do anything. Like you might just question it a bit because you can't magically just force someone to do something, but. She's trying to convince you to at least give it a try.
Yeah, like
Our
Lara.
character, technically you
if
can
you-
magically force someone in this universe.
Yeah.
If you really want me to go to this thing,
If you don't
I
like
will,
it,
but
if you don't like it, I can just.
I'll be really uncomfortable.
What if you sit in between Celestrio and Delilah?
As much as I enjoy having sex with him, I do not think that would help in terms of my comfortability. in this
What if you hold and pet Khan? I mean, I was gonna say, if you don't end up liking it, if you're uncomfortable, I can head you back to the tavern and then return to everyone.
All right, since you insist, and you roll nat 20s.
I literally said, like, you can literally go say you don't like it and I'll let you leave.
Celestrio pulls out his mask, you know, has the embedded opal and everything, and hands it to Kira.
Oh, what's this?
It's my mask. It's what I use when I entertain. It's a sign of my profession. Why don't you wear it?
Oh. Why, thank you.
It's also what he uses to break into girls' rooms.
It is not! I
Sure
do
he
not do
does.
such things! Thank you very much.
Why did Melissa throw you out of her window?
Agreed.
Because I got locked into a room that I shouldn't have been.
You
Because
should've
a
seen
very
the color of
specific...
his-
And he just goes like, because a
I
very
don't want to
specific...
remember that color. I don't want to remember that color.
Because
Tyler
a...
just has a smirk on his face. I never thought a human could turn the same color as I can.
Let us go!
And so she's
They
like,
have a-
look,
They have a...
maybe sometimes you aren't supposed to, you know, talk to a goddess and expect such a good things to come from it.
Go ahead,
you know a
Kitten.
goddess too?
Yes, and mine's a little mischievous, and she decided to play a prank on me.
I know a bunch of gods and goddesses.
Oh, my mom's a god.
Just gonna tilt
Hold it.
her head
Hold
slowly.
it. Hold it.
As the Amira stares him religious.
Lar's gonna
Mom
kind of
stares
flick her foot a bit.
scientific.
What would be her name?
You might
Have you
know
ever
her.
heard of... Ulric, how do you pronounce that?
Hecate?
Yeah. Her name is Hecate.
Oh yeah, I met her for a tiny bit. Really tiny bit, but I know who she is.
Hmm.
you
Yeah,
think?
I found out that she's my
I've
mom.
seen her on the wall.
I haven't
Okay,
seen her
sure.
either, and I've been looking for her.
Okay, sure. Or didn't I see her drinking with someone?
Yep.
Because I don't have her in my deity sheet. I have most of them, but I don't have her.
She was drinking with Seth, I think.
Yeah, because yeah.
Can you message
Anyways.
me when or how you figured out your lineage, Serenity?
Dad told me.
He never did.
He never did.
No.
Retroactively
didn't say.
deleting everything.
I thought you said.
No, he said your mother's name was Kate.
Okay.
Okay, everyone, let's magically
not
forget
say
this
that.
happened.
As we rewind.
Oh yeah, it's rewind time.
Oh,
So
fuck.
back
Rose is
to... So back to...
Violent.
Yeah.
Alright, we're back in 2012.
Yeah, so back to where he just said, you know, that
Oh,
Lilith
God,
played a
no,
prank
please
on him,
no.
and then going from there.
So they have a garden?
I
Oh yeah,
assume
it's
so.
pretty nice. Nasimir had a date there at some point.
Can I go
Oh.
there?
Did they?
Yeah, you can. It's really nice. It's a lovely view. Has a lot of small trees, bushes, flowers.
That
When you
sounds nice. I'll go. I'll go with y'all to the castle if I can go to the garden.
We'll make it a garden party.
No,
I'll get the
I
candles.
wouldn't force that for y'all to change what y'all are doing. I just
No, we're not.
It's something different.
We can all do this together. Either way.
That's the point of being in a crew.
Party.
We make compromises. Crew.
I promise.
Party.
Crew.
I promise I won't bleed.
That
Right.
doesn't
Oh,
sound.
okay. Now I'm curious. You said a party. When you said a party, I was assuming there was going to be a lot of people there that I don't know. but I'm guessing this is a party with just us?
Yes.
Oh, then I'm alright. I can go.
Yeah, there won't be many of us, just maybe a few that we know of the royalty here. But other than that, it
The
won't
monkey
be
might
many.
crash the party.
Out of character? Fuck you, Marco.
As Lara, I feel need to point it out specifically to Corvax to be aware, because he was in the premises of the castle.
Anyway, let's move on.
Mhm.
So, I'll make it to the castle. You see the doctor. He brings up to the private party room. Since it looks like the Luvenays are hosting their own public party down.
Can't we use the garden?
Sure. Point being, you're here.
Yeah, okay, I know, just garden. Yeah.
Point being, you're here.
Mhm.
And he says, and he rolls out a couple kegs. All this needs to be drank
All
by
that?
the end of the night.
Why? Something important going on?
It's
I'm
a
guessing-
party.
It's about to go bad.
Agreed. Beer only has such a long life.
You see Celestrio crack his knuckles, like, whoa.
Oh, I have an idea. Let's make a drinking contest.
Yes.
Oh, they,
Oh, by
I'll be the
gods.
judge.
All
This
right.
is either going to end very well or really poorly.
Who's gonna participate?
Well, I
Mug.
did promise I would drink with you all at some point when I was
Oh.
buried in
You s-
research.
You see your eyes start to sparkle.
Oh, and if it helps, if y'all come see me for the morning after, I have anti-hangover pills, so go wild.
Lunasa.
Yes.
An interesting thing in academia is the ability to debate your viewpoints both sober and drunk. And if your ideas still hold when you're drunk, then they are a good idea.
This sounds like a good way to get punched.
Hey, Ulric.
Yeah.
Well, just
Can
a few
I-
wars have been started.
So I'm making, mischief with a drinking game, may I?
Yep.
Oh no, what are you doing? As I start preparing,
No.
I was.
Gah! That is far away from both sides.
Giggity.
Damn.
Just like Corvax.
Coin landed straight up.
Yeah, it's worth it.
All right, so you all start your drinking games.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Everyone, roll me fort.
That's exactly why I wanted to succeed.
Is Tylak drinking?
Hua!
Can I there's a fortification roll?
Mm.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't need one.
All right.
Oh no!
So that's two nat ones. Because Lunasa just messaged me something. So that's
Oh,
two
no.
nat ones. So right off the bat,
And I don't have cure poison yet.
I'm completely sober because I'm not drinking. I'm the judge.
no, you're drinking.
Why am I drinking? I said I was gonna be the judge.
Khan's the judge.
No, you're
The
drinking.
mighty lion.
Why am I drinking?
Aura did
You're-
say
you're
she was going
about-
to be the judge.
Yeah, but you're about to get diplomacy into drinking too.
The
Okay.
I'm
DM
gonna
has
use
rolled
a
a
mythic
nat
point.
100
On a d20.
on a d20.
On a D4.
Well, say what you want, Mir.
Please, Join the merriment of the night, at least.
All right. Why not?
And
Get drunk
no,
once today. I can do it again.
maybe you'll be the last one standing as he drinks like a pro.
Does Lunasa pass out?
Yeah.
Okay. She passes out
Oh,
in Amir's
yeah.
arms.
I know I pass out.
Yeah.
Okay, I pass out slumped over
Like Corvax.
Corvax's lap
Oh my god.
Corvax now has to
Like a
sit there
cat.
to it.
like a cat.
I imagine like you're just like you drink and as soon as it started to go out, Corvax is just leaning back and gets leaned back a lot more. It's like
A lean back.
It's like
A lean back.
and it's ended up like, oh, I see.
There's the. I lied. There were 3 nat ones.
Oh.
Wait, did Delilah as well?
Oh my god, really?
Oh no!
Oh my god,
What?
it's gonna be.
Oh no.
Oh my god, did Delilah too?
How did Deli pass out?
She just glugs it, looks over at the passed out Kiara, leaning on top of you. Hey, no fair. Mine are more comfortable pillows.
Wait, I gotta see if Mog's the last girl left standing. Nope, I'm fine.
Well, we
Yeah,
both
alright.
nat.
Maybe I will be. Like I look over at Corvax. Yeah, maybe I will be. And just grin.
All right, forts again.
As he
Round
attempts to try to carefully move his arms a tree.
I'm serving again.
Okay, so wait. I got Whispers and Tool, right?
Yeah, fuck it,
So,
I'll search.
I'm pouring I'm pouring everyone drinks.
Mm-hmm.
Amir puts his mug out for Tylak to fling his mug against his. Cheers, Tylak.
Okay.
Alright. Okay, now I'm gonna roll it.
Should we roll perception for that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Probably.
Anyone who wants to that's still active can roll
Yeah,
perception.
I was about to drink, so I guess I could roll it.
No! No, you motherfucker! Go ahead. Tell
The
him. Tell
one
him.
person you didn't want to
Tell him.
notice.
Tell him.
He spiked yours with her special brew.
Special brew? What do you mean?
Lara, as Amir was busy getting his drink, as Lara was pouring everything, you saw her tail uncurl from behind with a little water skin, and as she was pouring, her tail poured a little bit of something into yours extra before she went back behind her.
So you're like,
That's what you saw.
so before he takes a drink, he's gonna look at you and be like, so, what you add to my drink?
Well, if I'm being honest, think of it as training, so you can get on the wall.
Ah, it's that, isn't it?
It's a little bit, not too much.
So he is searching then.
Okay,
Incoming.
and then I'll drink my own. And I'll drink mine, and I will search for mine as well.
I'm gonna serve.
I'm 18.
Do I need to do the whole fort?
Yep, do it again.
Alright. It's getting near the end, I would assume.
No.
So I'm searching for both next rolls.
Yeah, I'm searching for my last one after this.
Celestrio, you lucky dog. You lucky dog.
Yeah?
You are passed out with 2
Oh.
buxom beauties right on top of you.
Yeah, I would say he probably has his arms around them both. It's like, just gone. He is in a happier place.
Okay, now I need to make 2 more, right?
Yep.
And there you go.
Oh no! Out cold.
And you were great until that final glug.
Just laying across the table, partially sprawled over.
Does blood in magic count as fake blood, or is it real
No,
blood?
that blood was legit, because that's one of the spells that specifically creates actual blood and uses blood
Really?
to be cast.
I thought this
Yes.
uses a drop of blood. No, I didn't know it actually.
No, you
magic-
use a drop of your own blood to cast the spell. The spell itself is a torrent of blood, basically gushing.
It's blood
First-
magic, mate.
First legitimate sentence in the spell. You cause torrents of roiling blood to push your opponents away from you.
Yeah, but I always thought it was like magic blood, so not. You know what I mean?
No,
It's real blood.
It's real blood.
Yeah.
You know, just like fire is real.
it's a necromancy. It's a necromancy spell as well, I believe.
Conjuration.
Oh, it's conjure. Yeah, but you basically form blood. Like you can summon creatures, you can also do that. So you magically create blood, which is actual blood. Yeah. So Lara
So-
eventually ends up passing out. What about Professor Mog? She rolled only one.
Roll one more.
Well, she needs to roll two more because, yeah. It was Corvax and then Mog, then two Corvax and two Lara, and now Mog needs to roll twice.
Shh, let the
I
GM
know,
take care
just-
of this stuff.
Oof.
Yeah. Ease up on the rules lawyering.
Alright. So. Mog. I hate that 20. You're still standing. You're dizzy, you're ditzy, but you're still standing.
I grab the table.
Amir. Tylak.
Triple or nothing.
God damn you, fucking bastard.
Fort and will saves are my thing. Reflex, no.
Alright, and the final round of fortitudes. From the
Prost.
people who are standing.
Oh,
Out like a light.
Can I say one thing
Surge?
before I pass out?
Yes.
And I'm gonna surge too.
Oh, the only response Mog gets out of Tylak is when I care for your opinion, I'll let you know.
Oof.
You know you love me deep inside.
My hammer loves your face.
Huh. I used to call my husband Big Bad.
Alright, so still waiting for two more forts.
I was gonna let Mog say what the.
I'm the surge.
And yeah, so am I. I'm gonna let.
Good
Tyler
luck, you
go
two.
first.
No, I'm
Roll the surge might push you in that. Oh.
nope. I mean, my bad.
Amir. Since you're the last one standing, I'm gonna say this.
Hmm.
Copy. As you pass out, you could have sworn you had more fortitude than this.
Oh no.
Do I not get like the ability to try to do something?
No. Because you drank a lot of that particular drink.
Oh my god.
Are we waking up to this? No,
Whoa.
no, Ulric. Why is the table on fire? Wait, where's the table? Couldn't Khan wake us up when shit started going bad?
Oh, it's the day of the attack day.
Excuse me. I need to prep this. Everyone, take 5. I need to prep everything.
I'd like to remind you that we are supposed to be in the garden. I will be a dick about this.
Actually,
know.
that was, a choice. We either, we would be able to go to the garden, but we went to the table first, did we not?
No.
Okay, Marco, here. You passed out in the garden. You're now brought up here.
Okay, sure, that's better. Just continuation. I'm sorry if I'm being a dick about it.
Also lose 1 level, you bitch. Just kidding.
Booyah.
Alright, so... Let's see here. She'll be here too. I know
You got
you're-
5 minutes?
Yep.
Alright, go back.
Oh, the rest of myself.
I know you're here somewhere. I know you're somewhere. Blech. I know you were here somewhere.
Then all of a sudden, fire.
Quick question: is today the day of the invasion?
You will find out in about 5 minutes. There we go. Found him.
Is it the invasion or the dragons here for the flower? Oh, today was the day of the invasion.
One more there for good measure. Right. All right. All right. I do need to set up one last.
So, I've never used a scroll before. Does that mean I now know prestidigitation? Or
Yeah.
was it 1 year?
You learn it. You basically write it into your spell book, and from then on you learn it.
Awesome. Hey, Lanasa, I can prestidigitation too.
Celestrio could do it too.
So, out of curiosity, all our mythic points regenerate after
It's morning. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
Gonna need them.
Come on. I can cast Firebolt.
I am happy that I'm alchemist, so it's bombing time.
Oh right, I have them under a different tab.
Whew. I can show you what Fireball really does.
End up killing half the party.
Only if you're in the way.
Alright, we all died. I'm just joking.
All right. Okay. Think we're finally prepped. So, time to wake people up. Everyone back?
I'm here.
Back.
Yeah.
Marco, you okay?
Hmm?
Marco, you okay?
What part of don't you understand?
It sounded like
The part where it sounds like and you're being passive.
Fine, let's get on with it.
Like that. Alright, so. So. Actually, Kiara,
Yeah.
you wake up first.
To this madness?
Yep. And you see a familiar person standing over you.
Familiar person here. Oh.
Hey. Wake up.
You. What's going on?
Well, in short, there's a siege. I'm saving your ass. I had to make you my champion to make that happen, so congratulations. And yeah, get everyone out here and save the girl I brought here too.
Okay. Alright. Thank you.
No problem. Go down the stairs. You should come out to a secret entrance, and then you'll be out of here as long as you stay stealthy and don't attempt to kill anyone.
Right. I'm gonna go over to the con, start waking people up. And I'm gonna grab Laura and start shaking her.
By the way, the place is on fire, so make it snappy.
I can see that.
Alright.
I'm grabbing
So-
Laura and shaking Laura and
Huh?
basically telling Khan to wake up Delilah and the
Huh?
there's a fire?
Fire? We didn't drink that in Valley, did we?
I guess so, but apparently the place is being invaded. Like this,
Her eyes go wide. I'm immediately like,
I was
Abby.
just warned by some lady with wings that I had seen before in the forest.
wake everyone up. I'm gonna just literally full hand just rush by Emir, Lunasa, Talak, and Mog and just slap them all in the roach. Because this is priority.
Lunasa
Wow.
wake up and slap.
Yeah,
Laura
like
with the slap of uppityness.
Please tell me Mog isn't touching Tylak.
No.
oh my gosh. I didn't think I answered that hard. Okay, everyone up, we're under attack! Ow! We're being attacked!
Right.
And also like tries to get up. How drunk is everyone at this point still?
Well, you're all sober.
I figured it was. Is there like a window here?
Nope.
Okay.
I don't have any spells to put these fires out.
We gotta get to the courtyard. We gotta find.
While I'm waking people up, Ulric, I'm gonna create water, create water, create water, create
We gotta
water.
find Artorias, quick! Down the stairs! You haven't said anything to Lara about the full scope.
I didn't know about the full scope either, so.
No, not that. About using the escape tunnel thing. You haven't mentioned that. So.
Oh, by the way, before you go, stop!
What?
The lady that woke me and said that she made me her champion. I don't know. What she's talking
isn't
about?
the time for that.
Listen,
Yes,
she
we
told
have
us to sneak out of here, and there's a place to escape. A
Where?
tunnel? To by the power of blah, I explain everything that the lady told me.
All right.
Well, we still have to get Artorias.
I have no idea who that is.
Okay, everyone, quickly down. Grab your things. I'm
I'm
gonna
just
start leading the
like
charge
can
now.
carry this poor unconscious person that people seem to be ignoring.
She did by the power of law mention her that we need to save her.
All right, the power of blah happened. Never mind.
Yeah.
Well
Okay,
then,
so down the stairs, full speed.
All right. So, y'all go down the stairs. I'm going to assume she's with you, so I'm going to delete her token to make my job easier.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
What about
Exact-
Artorias?
We'll get to him.
Boss has him covered.
I have a spell that may help.
All right.
All right, so you go down the stairs. You come out here.
Do we see them?
Yeah, you see them.
Do they see us?
No. Because I'm going to mute the music for a second. Because they're instead listening to someone that you can all peek over. Let me move them up a bit. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, so you can actually peek out and see what's happening in the courtyard.
it dragged me.
Celestrio dies!
I'm in one square.
I will say this. I will be nice and I won't use my bullshit ability to have Artorias move 30 feet, then move 30 feet, then move 30 feet, then move 30 feet, then move 30 feet.
I mean,
Because I could do that, but I'm not gonna be a dick
you
about
can't
it.
actually. And
Maybe it
here's
would hurt.
why.
I don't.
All three are tied up. And you see the Baron talking to his advisor.
Oh. I'm going to make sure Corvax can't see it. Like, I'm gonna physically block him if I can.
Yeah, he's gonna shove your head down.
I'm gonna physically try and block you.
You just knock it off.
I didn't.
Need to roll quick.
All right, so the Baron is talking to his advisor. Well done, Sagittarius. You finally brought me my hated ancestral enemies. Down to my knees. So, I would so much love to kill you all myself, but I'm going to leave it to someone else, so that way when I talk to the Emperor, and they ask me if I know what happened to you, all I can say is honestly, don't know. Sagittarius, they're in your hands. Sire, there is still the matter of the traitor. Ah, yes, the good doctor. Reunite him with his wife, why don't you? A traitor is a very dangerous thing to have, even one you create. Very well. So long, Louvenet. It'll be such a sad thing to see your line go.
Or can we pause a second?
Yep.
So with Amir saying, what should we do? And also would bring up that she has invisibility sphere. She could get everyone close, but everyone would have to stay within 10 feet of her.
You saw what Lara was gesturing, right?
I don't see it.
I I was gesturing for everyone to start leaving because Lara is making a hard decision.
Laura, you know what happens if we leave Arturius. Can't let that happen.
We have the heir to the throne right here. That's our mission.
We have a choice. Have him slaughtered because Metallica, don't you help? Because you really this, but we
Okay,
can't.
I can't hear you when you're whispering because you just cut
Right.
out.
Okay. So I'm not gonna whisper. So assume Lara's whispering. Okay.
Mhm.
Talak, we can't do this now. And Rax, we can't afford to do this now. I know this is hard seeing him there. We are in no shape to fight through all of this. Be
Does it
throwing
look
away
like-
not only our lives, also everything that could do to prevent this. If we die here now, think of how many more people end up suffering afterwards. Not knowing the truth. There's an order. Wait for Wolf to type what he's typing.
Fine.
Out of character, I have an idea,
Hmm?
and I just want to,
Voice it out of character.
yes. I could totally fly into the air, hover over Artorias, dive down, grab him, and then fly away because I have strong wings. But they have artillery.
They probably have. Well, he's probably a spellcaster, if anything. And I'm assuming all of the. Actually, no, they don't have guns, but they do
Yes,
have
they do.
likely bows.
And keep in mind, my nemesis is also a master alchemist.
Yeah.
You go boom.
So it's too big of a risk.
Damn it.
Like, you would go boom hard.
Well,
I
what
mean,
if
I could.
the-
Lunasa could turn me invisible, and I could grab
Yeah.
Artorias and then fly away.
That's
Yeah.
exactly what I was kind of thinking.
Because I have
Artorias
strong
starts
wings.
floating off.
Exactly.
Another thing, I'm not sure how many castings you have, but Lunasa can turn herself invisible, walk over to Artorias, place her hand on him, and turn him invisible.
This is all, of
It's
course,
all speculation.
speculation
Yeah, it's all
that
out of character.
the two characters that are over there aren't incredibly high level and have high enough perception to say yourself is nothing.
Yeah, that is. No.
So you would have to risk that.
And it's also a fiery field, so.
I'm also gonna take a wild guess and say that Necromancer looking motherfucker has some like soul drain or something.
That's Wolf's mentor, old mentor.
No, he's not a mentor.
Enemy.
Yeah,
Hated enemy.
yeah, nemesis. That's the master alchemist, specializes in human alchemy.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm gesturing for everyone to start heading off.
Plus, we need to get this information to the Empire as soon as possible.
That's your specialized in divination, right?
Yes,
You have the ability to share memories.
I do.
Then we have everything we need. I'll stay
Yeah.
as long as I can. Get as much as I can, then I'll leave.
I can turn you invisible.
That will help.
The last 5 minutes. Make it count.
I will.
If you're not there in 5 minutes, I'm coming for you, understood?
Don't worry.
He's being very strict. Understood.
She nods.
Permission to stay, Captain.
Permission to leave.
Understood.
Player Tylak has the most torn expression on his face.
Go.
Asa turns Lara invisible and gets ready to follow her order.
Alright.
Hey, Colin, how does prayer work?
Roll 1d100.
Nothing bad happens if I roll low.
If
Rolling
you
super
roll
low is really
enough-
good.
Yeah, if you roll low enough, you'll get the prayer answered.
That's
But you
the
have to be
reverse
specific
for
with
praying.
what it does. So, like if you say, Lilith or whatever, Lilith, please do this, and then pray. If you succeed, she's likely to potentially do the thing that you want. If you just go, oh, Lilith, come here, help me, she might just come over, turn invisible, leave.
Offer a particularly dangerous toy.
So as everyone's leaving, like Lars, like on the corner, visible, just still watching all of this.
All right, and you're not going to venture closer?
Can I hear them? That's the main thing.
Not if they start whispering, which out of character they're going to.
Okay, then I guess I will have to start moving closer.
Okay.
But Lara will do it so carefully. Like, not going through the fire, but getting as close so she can, firmly identify who it is and everything.
All right, stealthy stealth.
Okay. Plus 20 to my roll because I am invisible.
Also, give me a perception while you're at it.
Okay, I'll do the perception first. And I will search for the perception.
Ouch.
That's why I searched.
Do you have a tuna point, perchance?
I do. I think I might use it.
Tuna point?
Does that apply to my
The entire roll.
Okay, including the okay. So I will re-roll and then I will
Much better. Not that much better.
So that's my tuna point. Tuna point is a 1 re-roll and then you roll no matter what.
I just
And
keep hearing tuna points. This makes me hungry.
Okay, so that's my tuna point, and that used. Now it's my stealth, so whatever plus 20 because I'm invisible. So that is 44.
All right.
The 14 notes is if I was standing still. It would be the extra if I...
All right. So as you make it to there, you notice that the soldiers around you are exactly dressed as the soldiers you faced in town, but they have a completely different bearing than the ones that you faced in town. They look much more professional. They're actually in military grids. They look like these are officially well military trained. And roll me an int check.
I will search for this.
Close enough. Meet me in secret.
Okay.
Whee.
Be right back, guys.
Oh boy.
Well, Celestials could be even more vying for vengeance than before.
Problem.
Hey, I get to start rolling will saves. As time goes
So-
on.
So let's see if I understand this correctly. We were told that our mission was to protect Artorias, and now that he's going to have a kid, our mission got changed to protect his kid?
The mission, as I understand, is to protect the royal line. She
Oh.
has royal line. As I understand it.
So
To
I could-
mine, I'm an insane Professor Orc
So,
who's currently suffering from PTSD.
well, this is out of character anyway, so I mean, you're fine.
Yeah. And she's currently going through like a Vietnam flashback right now.
Okay, I'm just making sure I understood this correctly, because the whole time I'm just thinking, that doesn't matter. If Artorias dies, all of us die.
It's just
But-
simply changed now. And trust me, I was tempted to have one of you guys cast Invisible on me, pull out my sickle, and get as close as I could. And if I get behind him, cut his throat.
I mean, I could probably take out the squad here with a well-placed firebolt.
Fireball actually does surprisingly low damage.
Then why were y'all going like, oh, don't cast fireball, you'll kill
Because it'd
your-"
be casting a lethal spell.
If you cast a lethal spell on Tylak, he will destroy you.
And it's on top of that, you don't have the best rep with the party. Celestrio
is
would
true.
have no qualms about killing you.
This is why I cast a passive spell. That, in hindsight, is the most grossest spell imaginable.
Oh, there's
But you
more.
were talking shit.
To give you out of character information about why Tylak does not like Mog, he doesn't respect her, which, if you noticed, he walked up to this orc, punched it in the face, and then it ignored him, so he smacked it with a hammer, and then it punched him in the face and actually did damage to him. Tylak has 49 HP, right?
Yeah.
That
So
one
you're
hit
saying-
reduced him to 33 HP. If Mog punches him, she's gonna die.
You're sending me mixed signals. It sounds like you want me to punch him.
No, you've kind of lost your window to. I don't think you can beat him in physical combat.
Well, you'd be surprised.
I don't think you can beat Celestrio in physical combat if he drinks his mutagen.
He would rage and power attack you, and I don't think you would be okay.
If you
I
did your
have-
max damage rolls, yeah.
You also have to realize that casting spells on Tylak isn't going to do so well for you since you're a caster because he has Blood Sanctuary. He gets +2 bonuses on saving throws against spells that he or an ally cast, and considering
Well,
you're
now we're
That
we're in a war.
specific situation, I don't know if that would count as an ally casting the spell.
Nah, probably not. So I don't think that one would work. And
Now,
the fun is that he has fire resistance.
Now we're in again more reason to cast fire. That's beside. Now we're in the war zone, and as far as I know, Mog's the only one with experience. Up this level. So let's see what happens when the chips are down. Who knows?
I mean, there it was just a matter of you have a poor rep with the party, you could have injured one of our party members.
That's why I cast the passive one.
That's all we really meant. It would have been,
I mean,
Both
saying
Rui
I'm
and
going
me
to
going
throw
for it.
2 explosive shurikens in the back of your skull might be excessive.
they're chakrams, they're not explosive shurikens. You said you know what chakrams are.
I did, but you're an alchemist, so I assume you can make anything.
I am a
explosive.
juggler and an alchemist. I'm multi-classed.
Exactly. I assume they exploded.
You know, you give a good idea. Maybe I'll work on that. But I need my chakrams need to be recoverable, which is why they're not explosible.
Also, Cadence, if you haven't noticed, Tylak doesn't even realize that Kiara exists.
I
Oh, what?
mean,
They've never interacted with each other.
yeah, because he's an asshole.
Tylak's an asshole.
Who?
Oh, 16 stealth.
So,
We did interact over the bird.
oh, they did. Oh, right, that did happen.
Yeah, the bird.
But he doesn't like. She doesn't. So the way Tylak works is, he's from a warrior culture. You have to present yourself. Oh my god, I keep hearing myself, and it's gonna throw me off.
I know that feel.
It's killing me. I'm gonna stop trying to get excited and just speak.
So is Mog. Well, more shaman warrior.
I'm just gonna type it. I don't want to type it. I'm lazy. Okay, so basically, in order to get respect from Tylak, you have to present yourself to be either at his level or above him in some way.
Ooh. Oh, so that's why he respects Lunasa so much.
Because she's smart as shit and he doesn't know how to deal with that.
What about Celestrio?
Celestrio, you don't remember them JoJo posing together?
Oh, yeah.
At first, he thought Celestrio was a joke, you know. When they first met in the tavern,
Oh.
and he was just like, God, piece of shit ass human.
I mean, I suppose I don't blame you there.
So then what was your opinion when Mog was in the arena with Lunasa?
Yep,
Is it
that's.
because he said mean
What you did in the arena literally puts you on bad terms with the entire party.
yeah, I know.
Except for Lunasa, surprisingly.
What
Actually thought that was clever.
Exactly! Oh,
It was more your words. The things you chose to
Yeah.
say as your character kind of put you in a, okay, we happily
Yeah.
ditch her if something happens mode.
it was combat!
See, here's why Lunasa doesn't mind that Mog did that whole charge attack thing. Lunasa did not expect that at all because she's used to essentially a style of magic combat where people rely on their magic. They wouldn't be doing physical stuff, because if you're doing physical stuff, that's basically just saying, oh, I don't trust my magic capabilities enough, so I have to resort to this. For that tournament, it was have to conserve your spells for later fights. So that was actually a really genius move to not waste spells.
Thank you, Lunasa, for understanding.
Like I said, it was more of the words than the actions.
It's trash talk.
Yeah, no, Tylek isn't what he considers as himself as an honorable warrior, and if he had to nobly fight anyone in the except Mod, anyone in the party except Mod and Kiara right now. Sorry, Kiara, you know, fit the bill yet. He
But
wouldn't.
didn't you watch me fight? When we first fought the thingies.
No, I'm pretty sure Tylek was too distracted beating the shit out of the one thing that he solo killed.
Well,
A
With
little
an
bit
assist.
Tylek, honestly.
He might respect your prowess in battle, but he still doesn't respect you as a person yet.
Because Tyler's an asshole.
He's just complicated.
I'm sorry, my character has depth.
And it's okay. Mog is an asshole, as we have firmly established.
We're back.
sorry, Mark.
Okay.
Huh.
Do we even want to know? Or do we just need to go?
So, where did you guys go to after Lars sent you all away?
I'm assuming we're just leaving the area. We didn't have a full destination yet
Yeah.
until, Ulric's back. We can't
Did
really
you
do
just
that
have
without the
like a
GM.
long discussion with Ulric or something?
There's a lot on Lars' plate at the moment. I'll get to it in a little bit.
I assume we stick to the forest, away from pass.
There's no forest here.
All right.
Or
So,
nearest areas.
so as you all snake through the underground tunnels, you actually make out some glowing sigils that react to you, that tell you when to turn and when to go left, when to go right. And you find yourself coming up some steps.
There it
Okay,
is.
sure, I know what it says. So, how long? I'm like 3 minutes behind them, right? At
Right.
least.
Amir would wait at the stairs for Lara. And kind of looking at time like, if she doesn't show up soon, me and you both go in, okay?
Kiara, can you see?
Yeah, I can, cause
Okay.
I am La DM mode.
Oh.
Help with music and shit.
Can everyone else see just that room they're in?
Yeah.
I mean, I think I know where we are, but that's beside
Okay.
the point.
Can I check on our mission on the pregnant lady?
Yes.
What do I need to roll for that?
Perception.
God damn it.
So she still looks passed out.
Lunasa, can you look at her? My eyes are crossed. With anger.
Yeah, I think she may need medical attention.
Understood. Keep your eye out, Tylek. We're gonna move over to her. You want me to roll perception?
Yep.
Which one?
Perception.
Got it.
No.
So, you end up accidentally examining Corvax as he's standing on top of you.
No. Amir. I know we're stressed out, but I need you to look at her.
It's like I know I have long hair, but I'm not a woman.
I will punch you, Corvax. Why the fuck
My
can I
God.
not roll worth of
Curse of
shit?
Samantha.
You know what? Fuck you.
Just fucking give it. I'm looking at her. It's not fucking hard to look at.
Yes, but you need to find something on her.
Okay, so
I'm going to
Ulric.
take my time to look at her then. I'm taking my fucking time looking at her.
Alright. There we go. Thank you, Lunasa. Alright, so Lunasa, with a clunk, an envelope falls out of her belt that you didn't
What's
notice before
this?
since she was being carried. Do you open and read it?
She kind of looks to the party like that she was surprised to see a letter. She would look over the envelope, see if it's like addressed to anyone, or wait, it's just a letter in an envelope.
Addressed to, since you're looking at the envelope now.
Yeah.
My friends from Artorias.
Well, I suppose you'd want us to read this.
Go ahead and read it for us.
Nasa opens it and then starts to read.
As you open it, the ducal signet ring falls out of the envelope, hence the clunk. My dearest friends, if you're reading this, then it means that what Megumi has told me is true, and I am close to being dead, if not dead already. You have, as I have just been told, my beloved and our unborn child with you. I implore you to please protect them and hide them away to the best of your abilities. Have no fear for me, for Megumi told me herself that my time upon this earth was limited, and I knew I was destined to die. All I can say is that my heart was filled with gladness that I got to become friends with such noble people. My only sadness is that I couldn't quite tell you all what was destined to happen, for that would put great sorrow in your hearts before the time was necessary. Fear not, though. Fear not, though, for I am destined for a place of paradise. You might say it's a divine promise. I want your journeys to be filled with laughter and good memories. So with my last dying wish, I absolve the traitor of all his crimes, for I know why he did them. I wish my beloved and our unborn the best wishes and best of luck. And I wish you, my friends, great fortune in all your future endeavors. Please give this ring to my beloved. Signed, Duke Artorius Luvene. First and almost last of the Luvene.
As Lunas is reading the letter to the party, she seems not overly emotional. Like, she's definitely putting on a tough face. But, trying to find a more specific way to describe this. Definitely feels really bad for him.
Let's see.
Senpai.
Thank you.
Another notch to that bastard's crimes, huh?
Yes.
Are you still invisible?
Alright.
I'm about to bump into you. It's like,
No.
okay, I'm here.
No, before that, Arco,
Yeah, go ahead.
roll reflex.
Okay.
You came at us invisible without notifying
Oh,
first.
Not ready. Not ready. At
So,
all.
I'm sorry for this, but he was prepared to throw at anything that moved.
I'm gonna
Well, you'd
say
have
that
to
the
roll
invisibility
perception.
wore off.
Okay.
Okay,
Oh, well,
fair
then
enough.
you see Lara running up the stairs. Okay, I'm here.
Been a change of plans, Lara.
Oh, there's a lot of things.
And we have some more too. Looking at the letter.
Well, whatever it is, it has to wait. We gotta get out of here, warn as many people as we can. The city's about to get attacked.
Joseph.
It's going to be a slaughter. We gotta get as many people as we can out.
Then it behooves us to get a hold of those locals. You know the ones.
Yes.
They can
I
motivate
know.
the people.
Where are we?
Don't know.
I am unaware of this place as well.
Is there any doors, Orc?
One right about here.
Where?
Here.
Oh.
So let's just get a barge through the door.
Mary looks at Tyler. Thank you for carrying her, Tyler.
Oh!
He kind of nods your head. Wait, nods his head. God no! Please don't puppeteer the limp body.
Where are...
No, God, please! I don't want to become Celestial's new target.
What's going on back there?
Where the fuck is everyone moving to?
Down.
Down.
There's a door here, Ulric said. Just move your square down.
Where?
Okay, this-
Oh.
This is
Quickly.
Cole's shop.
Dude, I see him,
Move,
right, Ulric?
move.
That's why I was
Yep.
running. Cole!
Ah, hello.
Town's being attacked. You gotta get out, now.
Oh, that won't be necessary.
What do you mean?
Well, you see, as soon as I saw the invasion force come in, I got a few of my close friends to mobilize, and, well, one might say that the city's already evacuated.
So it's just us?
Well, yes. And the drunkard over there, but he's fine.
Okay, so we gotta get you and him out of here, too.
Oh, I'm sure we'll be quite fine.
Hmm.
Can we sense most of this?
I was about to say.
Yeah, like, this is...
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
going to ask. So you intend to stay then?
You could tell he is legitimately 100% certain of his survivability here. After all, what use could they have to assault but a simple tailor?
I think you're more than a simple tailor. But we shall hear your advice.
Where can we find you afterward? Just to make sure you're safe.
Here.
Go.
Oh, yes, that's right. I should probably give each of you a certain key.
Key?
Can I spellcraft his shop?
What?
It is fucking magical.
He's a fucking doctor.
No.
Because this is Lara's like a little bit of spark of int kind of going off. Wait a minute.
Or in a magnificent mansion or something like that.
So, if you each take this key, and if you take it to any pub and ask the bartenders to use it to open their back door, you'll arrive here.
All right.
Most convenient.
Final question.
Yes?
Can we magically also leave in whichever pub we want?
No. It's a one-way door. Once you go in, you have to go out through that door. That door will magically prevent you from leaving.
Well, since we came from the back door, where will that door take us?
Galhotep's city streets.
Okay, everyone. Well, we gotta rush then.
I don't
You
suppose
can
you have
have
any
it.
cloaks of invisibility for sale.
Don't have that much money.
You're looking at her right here. Now let's get moving.
Right you are, Lunasa.
Ooh, that was a spicy one.
Let's just keep moving.
Later, Lord.
There's a lot that we have to talk about, but not right now.
Yeah, we need to get this out of the city with the lady and the child.
Is she
Ulric,
conscious or are we still carrying her?
is the Tower of Fortune closest, comparatively to where it originally came from?
Yes.
It originally came from, as in the Primal Forest, or Svolta?
Svoltan. Like
That's the opposite
yeah,
direction.
I was talking about the actual city of Manet, not the castle of Manet. So we're here. Yeah. Okay. So Lara would take the opportunity to go. All right. Our best choice would be to head for the Tower of Fortune because it's closer.
Out of character, closer to what?
Sending
Us.
Because if we go this way, and considering that the Luvinés were just quote-unquote executed in Galhotep, and if they knew that we're present, likelihood that our boat's in trouble is pretty decent. So Lara begrudgingly is like, okay, we can't head back to the Everburning.
Not to mention it's right by the Empire's palace as well.
And plus, if there's anywhere to get lost, it's a Tower of Fortune.
Well, that's
and
what.
Amir's
gotta go.
brother's there too.
And I need business there.
Looks like our paths converge.
Mm.
Gonna look
You want
towards.
to know how to fix your school, don't you?
Gonna look towards Kiara for a moment. I promise we'll still help with Primal Forest. Just this is a lot more important right now.
I understand. I have no idea what is going on, but I promised I would help you as since y'all are willing to help me.
Well then,
And might I also add that I did not want to go to the castle.
I apologize.
Well, he kind of gives a wry smile. He's like, well, at least we had a good drink together. That was
Yeah,
lovely.
That was good.
A little blood here and there, punches, music.
Either
Look,
way,
You know, let's get out of here.
Yo, I'd love to be more of a party person. But could y'all just bloody leave the shop?
Ulric, I assume my daughter and the orchestra has left the town.
Yes.
Okay, that's good.
They like to get out as soon as they're done in case a mob forms.
All right, so I guess we're all leaving the city and
Yeah.
going east is left, right?
Yep.
He's just right.
As Celestro's leaving the building, he's just gonna elegantly flick off Ivard. Let's go. And quickly.
Okay, west is left. Okay. So we start heading west towards the Tower of Fortune out of the city as quick as we can.
Ulric, sorry if you weren't about to say anything. How are the city streets looking as we're leaving the shop?
They are looking quite deserted.
Okay. Does it look like there's any enemies that might be patrolling around that would spot us? Or is it like everything's focused on the castle where you effectively have no resistance?
No resistance.
Okay. But also wouldn't bother to invisibility sphere everyone then?
All right, so I'm going to assume that your first dash is to get out of the bloody city.
Yep. I will even burn my last 2 mythic points to give us extra 60 feet of movement. I know it's not much, but it's cool.
Yeah.
Anything that helps.
All right, so
We gotta go
remember,
back.
this is near where someone's dad is.
Corvus, do you still have the flower, or did you leave it at the castle?
The flower's been with me the whole time.
Okay.
So, did y'all ever get visited by someone that said that they want you to be their champion?
Yeah.
Everybody but me, apparently.
It's most likely one of the deities.
I am the champion of Lilith, the goddess of chaos.
And I, the
So-
champion of Boulder. Balder.
What? I didn't even get her name.
Describe her.
Oh wait, Ulric, didn't I get her name before? When I
Yeah.
met her in the woods?
Yeah.
Oh, her name, I met her before. On my journeys. Her name is Hecate.
Oh, goddess of the hunt.
Yes, there was once at one point in time, I sort of pursued a certain individual that, was a bit too much for me. And I had ended up losing my friend Khan here. But Hecate actually brought him back to life. It was quite amazing, really. I didn't even know she was a god until she told me. And then I didn't see her at all until just now when she woke us up. Or woke me up to wake you up. So, do we need to lay low for a bit? My dad is nearby.
I would imagine so. We do not want her identity to get out.
In a moment
least
to
until
rest
time
and
is
think.
right.
A moment to rest, think, and just take a moment out of the time after all that. You can see he's kind of exasperated at this point. And he's just, let's just head there for now.
Right, and for your sake, I suggest you do not say anything to my dad about, what we did.
Oh,
Very
right. It's like, I
That's
won't
no
say a word.
problem.
Oh,
I mean,
Lunasa
I don't
totally
mind, but
misinterpreted.
you know how my dad is.
I know. I won't
Alright,
say a
Ulrich,
thing.
I'll start leading them to my dad's house.
Right. I don't actually have your dad's house map prepped,
Mm-hmm.
but you do make it there. And Serenity, I don't know which music would be appropriate, and I don't feel like going through. So do you have something somber?
Yeah.
Yeah, Mog, you're just gonna get a glare.
It works. Trust me.
He's not in the mood.
She's trying to help.
Oh, I'm aware, but just keep
So,
Corvax in mind. Remember the first time you
So-
found out.
we'll have a lot to talk about after we rest up.
Agreed.
She's gonna glance over to Corvax. A lot.
Yes.
All right. So you make it to the house, the cabin, and you finally have a breather to talk and catch everyone up.
Would read the
Okay.
letter again for
Um,
Laura.
Okay. I see. That killed any hope I had.
Hope of what?
They didn't get killed there.
What
What
happened?
The man, she got glasses to court. The monster that Korax had once put or approached them and had a look almost teasingly mentioning how they're all gonna die. For Duke's wife, he placed a ring on her finger and she vanished. I could figure out it was a prisoner ring.
Oh my.
The same happened to Artorias. However, for the Duke, he grew more excited and placed a collar around his neck. A collar of plane shift. And he vanished as well. After that, I left. There's things in between that I heard, such as the fact that they're gonna be hunting down the traitor that Artorias just pardoned, which was a good doctor, the one that brought us our drinks.
The one who did the experiments on the captures. I mean, the one who was in charge of the captured.
Yes.
Fucking. Mog is suddenly very.
He's a
angry.
loose end they want to tie up. So it would be in our best interest to possibly try and find him and save him. Like, she looks disappointed saying that.
Well, if he's trying to get away and lay low, he's probably heading to where we are.
Probably.
I have a reputation at the Tower of Fortune, but I don't know if I'll be in the mood to hold it up.
There's one more thing, and I think you might all wanna get ready for this. Corvax, your enemy. When he was placing the collar around the king's neck, I saw a tattoo on his chest. I think you all know which one I mean.
You've got to be kidding.
The tattoo of the Titan's Bane. Titan's Fist, that is. He's part of that group.
The goal is clear. Eliminate Titan's Bane.
I believe it is. The king, I'm not sure if even Master sharing memories of the event with him.
Cutting out.
I'm not sure if even Lunasa sharing memories of what I saw the king do anything about it. Because
Suspect as much.
as they have stated they're present, they're not the ones who committed the murder. They're not the ones to kill. So they can literally say that they don't know what happened to them because they don't.
It sounds like they aren't dead though.
So,
And
we go to the tower.
one final small piece of information that worries me a lot. They said that usually the nicest people, most popular, most good, have the most enemies. So the fact that he was so nice was actually this all happened.
No surprise. When you have someone so nice in a position of power, they usually vie for the people, which goes against business agenda does power for any other roles, because then the people do not want to deal with those who do not treat them well. So the other leaders lose confidence and lose their position in time. So you snap someone like that out as soon as possible.
Well, that leaves us with one course of action. Since no matter what we say, we won't be able to sway the mind of the king. Of course, it's rather clear. We're going to have to do this ourselves.
We go to the tower, find out where they are, and get them back.
The tower is mainly for us to lay low for now, but it will be a good center of information. I could tell you that much, as long as you're willing to pay the price.
I am.
Does
Ain't got
the
much
tower-
left to lose.
Does the tower have a local pub?
Ark, I would assume it does.
It does.
Then we also know talk about.
He'll be a good source of information, but he doesn't know everything.
Right.
I'll put my train into effect and see what I can bring. Of course, I need everybody's help to keep an eye on the crowds.
Of course.
If I've been spotted in more than enough places now, and especially in the royal courts, it should bring some interest. Maybe we'll snare something.
Maybe. Though, I guess time is still of the essence. I know I'm kind of an optimist, but I hope that at least we can save maybe one of them.
There's another factor to consider. Now, our enemies are that much closer to the primal forest.
That
And
also
in the
is
primal forest lies gods know what.
well, it's a good thing that they can't enter now.
For now.
Let's make sure they can't.
Once we secure our information in the Tower of Fortune, we'll find the way to get up to our engineer friends, and then we'll take them into protection as well.
Yeah. Rick, weird question. Is Kira's father in the room?
He's conveniently out.
Okay, thank God. I was gonna say it'd be really awkward if we were talking all this serious shit and he's just like to the side and listening to all of this.
Two other people are there, but he's not.
Captain, permission to speak freely.
You may.
It's no secret that I was hoping to go to the tower to find a way to recover my memories. However, since you're the captain, I shall leave you to what information I need to gather once we reach the top. Since we each get one.
Celestrio
Use it
pipes
for
up.
yourself.
Well, we do have the trials in the Oracle. There is an opportunity to use that, but you'll have to word your question very carefully if that's what you wish. I'm afraid I probably won't be much help, but not.
Party needs come first, and our mission is the same. I'll find my memories out a different way.
Our mission is to slaughter the Titan's Fist.
We have our mission and we have our goals. Don't throw away your own for.
Thank you, Captain, but many lives are at stake here. And I fear, and she looks at the primal forest, I fear more than just the Empire's at risk.
Then, when the time comes, do what you think is right. This is something I can't torture you.
Obliged, Captain.
If it helps, I can help with some of your questions.
Who the hell is that?
Oh, is she awake?
No, as I said, 2 other people were in there.
Who's the second?
Kind of an important thing to mention.
Yeah, like I
I
was like, who else is
did
in? Like I looked around, 2 other people.
say
Okay.
2
Who
other
are
people were
2 other
there.
people?
He did mention that there were 2 other people there, but we kept on our
Yeah.
discussion. Nobody made a
used the
perception
word
check or tried to
purple.
look around.
Using the word people very loosely.
It's like I did say I was looking around for that 2 other people are there without giving me context. You know, I would have went, wait, Megumi? Like the moment I would have seen her. Whatever.
So, I understand you've gone through a lot. Come here.
Gotta move away from her.
Amir's gonna push her a little bit that way to her.
Is this one of those god people?
Yeah.
And she's goddess of creation, Yumi.
It'll be good for you, Laura. Trust me.
You knew he was gonna die, huh?
He did.
Why did you not tell us?
Simple.
Would we have died too?
Yes.
Let me ask something. Would have I at least killed that Sagittarius bastard?
No.
That was a clone too, wasn't it?
I think that might have been the real.
Maybe so.
Do, however, have a gift for you all. Or rather, one of my children does.
Lara doesn't
Oh.
seem happy.
What?
Okay, I see him.
I remember him.
Hey.
Scrolls for the list.
Cassius.
I don't see him on the list yet. Okay.
Someone thought they effed up in their letter, so I pulled a few strings. He's still dead, but he's one of us now.
Huh?
Elaborate.
Oh,
Victorious.
you're a god now.
You have about 10 minutes, by the way.
Huh. I see.
I thought we had one job
Mother
and failed at it. That was fun.
Yeah, I'd rather stay with Tyler. Yeah.
Hello.
Hi. How's it feel?
Well, the dying was painless. I suppose that's Cassius's doing. The getting captured and tied was less than ideal.
A bit. Well,
But I am glad to see you all again.
Same to you. Shame we couldn't have killed the bastard.
Shame we couldn't save you.
I'm sure you will.
Hmm.
Lara,
Yeah.
will you forgive me?
Don't know. Not in the mood. She kind of shrugs.
I guess that's
Me-
fair.
Not me, you have to apologize. Gonna look over at the person in the building.
Who?
The mother of his unborn child.
Oh.
Yeah.
He's gonna reach out his hand. Like, Artorias, are you physical at the moment?
Well, for the next 8 minutes or so, yes.
Perfect. He brings his other hand over, clasps his hand on his shoulder, and then punches him in the gut.
Yes! Glad. I'm so glad.
You guys are fucking dicks.
It- it's like,
Takes one to know one.
he's just
Can
like,
can I help him?
no, it's
What?
just, let me have the
Corvax
moment for a
punch him?
moment. Jeez. Okay, no, he does that, but then he's like, nah, we're even.
Thank you.
You're
I'm
welcome.
gonna
No
kinda-
hard feelings.
No, go Billy.
Vanessa covers her mouth like in surprise as Corvax punches him.
I think you should spend these last 8 minutes with her. Don't waste them. I'm gonna just move away without word.
I agree with the captain.
Though, if you have more information, you can give it while you're spending time with her.
Yes, well, it's true I will be spending the next 8 to 7 minutes right here. But I do imagine that I will be spending the next 8 to 7 months somewhere else.
I'm.
Are you? Wait.
Can I?
Are you reincarnating?
He points to her womb. Yeah,
Oh, by the gods!
I won't have any memories, according to Cassius.
Okay, I gotta get this out of my system.
I think I'm gonna go find some more drink again, and I'm gonna like start walking
Hold
away
on.
from everybody.
Did you say that? Ty like reaches into his pack and pulls out a water skin of death whiskey and hands it to Kiara.
Oh my god.
She's just gonna give Tylak a pat on the back and fucking like take a few swigs from it. Just like, this is just what the fuck is going on here.
I sort of deserved that, I guess.
There's a full force laugh as hard as she could.
Hey, Ulric.
Ow.
Yeah.
Okay, I feel better.
So will you forgive me now?
You're forgiven. No hugs.
What did Rui need?
Yeah, I was just gonna say that, sorry that you drank the death whiskey, but it's not important.
Oh god, no.
Alright. Are you sure no hugs? Gonna be the last one you're gonna get from me for a while.
I will hug him a bit begrudgingly. Like, Lars' ears are kind of like flat against the bed. Like, you can see one peeking out from underneath her captain's hat.
You can see kind of a smirk appear on Celestio's face. Hey, Kira. Kira. Kiara, there we go.
Yes?
You should have Khan give him a hug.
I do not know this man.
Oh, I know. I'm just saying that he could use such a good hug.
You know, Laura, I look forward to you being the cool aunt.
Holy
Wow, did Tylak just give
breaks
him a
his
fucking
spine.
bear hug?
Just snaps his spine. It's like, oh, you're gonna be a cool aunt. Ah!
I suppose it's not necessary now.
Tylak.
I will.
He was showing his affection.
No, the rest of you should probably as well.
I already gave him my affection.
I know you did. You show love just how Delilah does, by punching people.
Hey, I stab people.
I was close.
Vanessa hugs Arturius with a mirror.
Oh, it's a couple hug.
While gives a salute to Arturius. It was a pleasure to serve royalty again.
Oh, Kara, thank you for letting us crash your dad's place.
It's no problem. I didn't expect there to be gods, or else I would have at least vacuumed or
Yeah,
like cleaned up a little.
Some fresh hay.
Well, my beloved, one last kiss before the reincarnation process begins? No.
Yeah,
What?
like that's not how you say it. Come on, like Lars
Well,
going.
well, what do you... She just kicked him right in the... Mhm.
That
That's
is kind
for
of that
making-
is kind of fucked up. That the man that she loves is gonna become her son.
That's why
Yeah.
Lara. Yeah, Lara was like, "What the fuck is with that explanation? Why would you even need to say that?"
Us just rubbing the bridge for nose, like seeing all this.
Celestio's just smirking because he already knows how bad he is at this.
That is
Worst.
for making me go through labor without you. You bitch.
I must say, this is the least romantic thing I've ever witnessed.
And we've
Well,
seen Corvax.
I've seen worse.
Jesus.
Vanessa giggles at Amir's comment.
What did Amir say?
Well,
And
We've seen Corvax.
Oh, fuck you.
you all know how he and I hooked up, so this is about average.
True. I'm glad you,
You
two did
better
hook
have-
up.
No memories of your life as this.
That would be horrible.
None. Whatsoever. As the god of death, I can guarantee that he will be completely and totally wiped clean. Good. Now come here, bitch. Kisses him.
Like I said, she wears the pants, not him.
May I ask you a question? I asked God of Death.
Yeah.
Why do y'all have a stake in this? Last I read, you left us.
The-
Why have you
Oh.
returned?
Out of character, didn't I explain that to Mog way
Yep.
back when? All humanity is gonna cease to exist.
Oh, that
Yeah,
I
I
don't
know.
remember hearing that part.
It's like, what was their stake? I don't know.
I don't remember that part at all.
Well, you know, Professor, it goes with the whole extinction of all humanity thing and whatnot.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
was
it's,
not in that part.
that's part of, Megumi's, Mother Megumi, my apologies, original request. To put it as cliche as I could put it, or to save the world.
No one told me that part.
I did.
I must have forgotten.
That's normal.
I usually do.
You
Yeah.
do have a memory problem.
Yes.
You're gonna get that fixed soon.
Well, Kiara, welcome to our
Please.
crazy, crazy crew.
I promise I won't spit blood on you.
Ay,
Unless it's needed.
stop
Please
bringing
don't.
that up.
As I said, crazy, crazy crew.
This is one of my best suits.
Oh, not on you, God of Death.
Good, because
Can,
God of
can
death.
Amir Demir just put his hand over Mog's mouth and just stop.
He has
Just
a name, you know?
stop.
Remember, I have bite.
Ah.
Mir
Just,
can
just
heal
another
himself.
way
He
to
doesn't
make the
care.
rest of the party dislike your character.
Hold on, yes.
Yes, rude.
Yep.
Mecha Party has assembled.
Oh, my head.
We are ready.
What?
It
Wait,
looks like
I have to be here. I have to be there.
Oh, that's not fair.
Yeah,
I
I'm
am-
party leader.
I'm the
Boom.
center.
Up.
Yeah, you should be in the center because you're the wings.
What?
Oh my god.
There you go.
Oh, I see what
Right,
y'all are
so
doing.
is Lunasa and Mog the shoulder-mounted fireball cannon?
Yes, you are.
Okay.
And Emir's the holy rod, so he has to be there.
Oh my god, he's the penis.
Kiara,
Yes.
you really picked a nice bunch of people to become friends with.
Who are you?
Cassius, god of death.
Right. Nice to meet you.
Oh no!
Would you
I'm
like
getting flashback.
some whiskey?
You know what? This is just gonna take too long. Mind if I just grant you some wisdom really quick?
Okay. Just don't kill me, I guess. God of death, please.
You're not slated to die.
Oh.
Yet.
Yes.
Okay.
Don't worry, I'm sure he says that to all the ladies.
So,
Don't worry, I have you to support it.
um,
So he pokes your forehead,
yeah.
and you suddenly get that information. That information.
Uh-huh.
And just the entire deity list info.
All the information.
All
There.
right. So I know about.
All of them. Megumi, Baldur, Minerva, and Hera.
So
Giza.
you have the power to bestow information upon people like that.
I borrowed it from my brother.
Okay.
Which
Can
one's
I
your
ask a favor, or is that asking too much to ask a god for a favor?
Well, you're not my champion, so
What, is that a no?
yeah, that's a no.
Okay, how can I get a hold of my person? My
He
guy?
grabs your wrists, puts them together to form a prayer.
Alright, I'll put them together and
And
pray.
pray.
Roll
Yep.
D100.
Holy
Oh!
shit!
Oh my god.
What? She actually got it. Holy crap.
Yes, she did.
What?
Hi. I was hoping you could possibly give me a little more information, cause earlier that was pretty quick and sudden, and things happened, and you just said, "Bam, you're my champion," and I mean, I know you said something like that in the forest before, but
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry, I don't normally go for all that pomp and circumstance crap. Behold, for thou art my champion, I, Hecate.
that's not what I'm talking. Well, okay. So remember that I asked you a long time ago. Have you by any chance come across any information on that I'm looking for?
Oh, yeah, your mother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well, can you please tell me where I can possibly find her? Because, my dad is kind of looking for her too, and, I'd like to.
She
Actually-
lives in you. And she pokes your chest.
What? I don't understand that
The Lion King.
metaphor.
She lives on in you.
So you're saying my
sense
mom is
motivating this.
dead?
Yeah, I'm in a sense motive too.
Yeah,
That, you know,
Three.
she's literally inside your heart. Tyler pulls out his
I'm
hammer.
gonna
I can help you get-
sense motive too. There.
You can tell
Ooh.
she. Okay, so the only one who can. God damn it.
Oh,
Lunasa.
no! Lunasa knows her shit.
All right, so okay, Lunasa, you're the one who knows that she's definitely avoiding the question. Everyone else, save Amir. You think she's being metaphorical? Amir, you're somewhere between those two.
Ask why you're avoiding the question.
Because I'm a
I was
goddess and
wondering.
I can do what I want.
Alright, well, since I'm your champion now, I mean, do I get some kind of cool perk or something, or do I have to do something for you? I've never been a champion of a deity before.
Oh, don't worry, dear. It's quite fun, actually.
Hello? Pleasure to meet you.
Hi, I'm Megumi. I'm your grandmother.
Wait,
Damn it, Mom.
Wait.
Okay, can we all just say
Wait.
collectively we were drinking water and we all just take a spit take?
Yeah.
But also wouldn't. She would be like totally expecting that.
Tylik is too
I'm
busy
very-
after his sense motive. He's just too busy staring at Hecate's wings with some jealousy. They shouldn't be having to breed those fucking things.
You should move
Did
to
he
touch them.
Wait,
Oh,
what?
no, I'm
Gran-
not gonna die.
grandmother?
What's wrong with you?
Whoa, whoa,
I'm
whoa,
gonna
whoa,
touch him.
whoa, grandmother?
Yeah, hi.
That means you are my mom.
What? No, I mean, I have sisters. It could be one of them. Oh, come on, dearie. Hug your daughter already.
Oh no.
I guess we sort of helped with a secret objective. Like awkward, trying to play it off like this was all planned.
Alright. I'm gonna give you a hug now. Right? I'm gonna give you a hug. And I'm also going to chastise you for leaving me alone with Dad for all these years. Do you know how many times he kind of okay?
732,924.
Well, why didn't you come here? Why weren't you
Wait.
here?
Wait, how old are you? I'm the little kid. That's
Laura, it's a goddess.
And it's like gonna stop and turn and look to Laura and be like, he cries a lot. Anyways, so why did
surprised
you
now.
leave? Why didn't you stay?
Hello? Goddess? It would look kind of weird and suspicious if your mom's only sprouted dragon frickin' tail and wings.
Alright, then why don't I have dragon tail and wings?
Because it's not exactly a dragon manifestation, it's more of a shapeshift manifestation. That's why you're a were-lion instead of a were-dragon.
Oh.
Hmm. Well, it's nice to meet you.
Yeah, this is my buddy here. Corvax. And this is
She probably already knows.
I know, but do you already know?
Look, I've been looking out for you ever since I asked my sister to intervene on your behalf, and when I saved your butt when you were a little girl.
Oh.
Penny.
Alright. Hang on a second. She's gonna look like really angry now. Like very angry. And it's like, then why weren't you there when he took me away?
Because that was a learning experience. You
That was
lost.
one hell of a learning experience, Mom.
Well, no duh. How much of a learning experience would it be if I just popped up every time you were in trouble and went, no?
A big rolled up newspaper.
Right. Well, I suppose I will just carry on as I have been. By myself.
You're not by yourself.
You're not by yourself.
Oh, that's right. I
Are
have
we not people?
I think I'm a person.
Oh, you think? Oh, just because you found out you're part god, we're something beneath you. Joke.
Anyways,
What is this by yourself crap? I got you out of there.
that's right.
And I saved your butt when you were a cute little kid.
Uh-huh. Wait, that was you.
Yes!
Okay, Mom, since you're here, can you please tell me what the hell is up with the center of the forest?
Oh yeah, that's a production factory.
Okay, but what is it? What production?
production
What's it
factory?
producing?
It's producing machines that have been designed to optimize the world.
I see.
Basically, a rogue AI program went haywire.
Don't know what that is.
A lot of words. That
Don't
made
know what
no
those
sense.
mean.
I got the rogue part.
Right.
And I roll in
A fancy computer thingy that thinks for
Anime.
itself.
Computer.
so a sentient elemental.
Yes, a sentient construct that thinks for itself decided to go and take its instructions to the max degree and is taking that to the entire world.
So,
Is that
So
what Goldie is talking
synthetic
about?
life was banned.
One at a time, please.
Is this why synthetic life was banned? Be taboo.
Yep.
Alright.
well, I guess
Oh.
that just adds more stuff on to us to do.
Yeah, like make it go boom.
Seems we'll be very busy.
We got a lot to do.
Yeah. Well, thanks for the help, Mom.
Yeah, it's not like a.
You could talk more.
Could I give you a hug if you're up for it?
Yes.
This is out of character. Are you sure you're not Delilah's mother?
Oh my god.
We've already met that one.
So, your mother hugs you.
And she gives me damage reduction and natural armor.
Honey, I love you, but I'm not granting you full godhood.
Alright, well, don't be a stranger, okay? I lived most of my life without you, and it would be nice to be able to talk to you,
You can.
catch up, and all that good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I guess that's it. But you should go say hi to Dad.
Oh, yeah, I already know where he's camping, and I'm gonna rock that man's world.
Oh, that's more information than I
Alright.
needed.
Like, I am
Ross's
gonna
eyes go wide.
get that stick, and I am going to.
Spark it.
Yep.
Alright.
Just zone of silence. The Nasa shouldn't have to hear any of this.
Have a great deal of fun. Enjoy the ride.
Yep. Enjoy yourself, Mom.
I'll try and give you a brother.
I don't know. Oh, God.
Wait,
Well,
That
it looks
was-
like I'm the daughter of a god.
Alright, can I roll anything for that? Just, is this a normal thing?
But
Roll
Probably
anything
not.
for what?
It's not normal.
God,
It's
children.
not normal.
Well, you know, something that's been written down.
Not normale.
Normally!
I am abnormality.
Corvax, do you know what this means?
what do you
Oh,
mean?
please don't. Please
It
don't.
means that what happened between us last night was
No.
divine.
By the gods, no!
You see him just start chuckling. He's quite happily laughing in a bit there. Look at the darkness from his face has kind of faded a bit with that. Well, actually, and he smirks because you know Deli's there as well. It's like that was divine and royal.
I will throw something at you. Corvax. I can guarantee you it'll something heavy.
We should be writing this down.
No, we shouldn't.
Kiara is gonna
By
like
any
stop and turn to
holy
you because it's
scrolls,
like, oh God, quit
no.
complaining. Just go have sex yourself. It's not bad. I mean, come on.
This is monumental. A a princess, having sex with both a jester and a half-demon.
Half what?
I don't know if this belongs in a history book or a joke book.
I do believe that the term would be demigod.
Demigod, yes.
And I'm actually feeling pretty good about that. Maybe I really am the queen of the forest.
The one religious man in the group's just shaking his head.
You should be happy. You get to serve a god personally.
And Celestia just turns to her and Mir's like, I can offer you a prayer, sir.
Kiara,
His hand extends,
Yes?
getting ready to shoot water.
you're about to look a whole lot less cool in about 5 seconds.
Okay.
Hmm?
Megumi pops up behind you, picks you up, and cuddles you like a baby. I've always wanted to do this to my own granddaughter. You're so cute.
Oh no, is she transformed into a little baby again?
Nope.
Because that's what happened to Corvax.
That's because Corvax was trying to get laid with her. There's a
Ah,
difference.
Let's not talk about that.
That was out of character, sir.
My baby girl is so cute.
Right? So you're my grandma, right?
Mm-hmm.
Look what I can do. Poof.
What?
Hello, Nala.
Oh,
No. That's actual lion and not hybrid form.
I can do that too.
Oh, so you can do something like this?
Oh no, that's a dragon.
There we go. That makes more sense.
Oh wait. Hold on, I gotta move back one. There we go.
Oh no.
Much like when Deli got enlarged person, Celestia is now treated to an excellent view.
Oh boy.
She could sit and you would
It's more
disappear.
like whenever I go in the lion form, I automatically go large. If I remove the band on my arm, bigger,
Thicker.
thick.
What's that old saying? Hot dog down the hallway?
Oh my.
Death by snoo snoo. That's what it is.
Celestia better watch out.
Having sex with a demigod extends your life or decreases it?
Increase, I would
Corvax,
imagine.
can I do some experiments on you? Joke.
I don't know, but casting spells at your allies, that definitely decreases your life.
I mean, it was a passive spell.
Wave of blood is a fucking passive spell.
I'm gonna fireball. Wait, I'm changing my mind.
Oh, that was a joke at my ex.
Well, that fireball's AOE. Just FYI.
Yeah, and Tylak's fire resistant.
He still takes damage.
That still would have been you're going to die moment.
Okay,
I mean, he threatened me with a hammer one time, so I think we're even.
I think if you threaten someone with a hammer and you actually hit them with actual fire, there's a big difference.
But I didn't hit you with fire, I hit you with wood.
Dear, can you come outside for a second? I don't want to wreck your house.
What?
Yeah, I could do that too.
Okay, I'll step
It's gonna
outside.
be a dragon.
And she transforms.
5 gold, it's a dragon. It's a dragon.
Wow. That's That's cool.
Uh,
Is that like a
Uh,
fairy dragon? Or like, are those
Oh,
butterfly
butterflies.
wings?
It's a Fey dragon?
okay, you did a mistake. Solar's gonna come pop her head. I'll go. Megumi, I have a question.
Yeah?
Damn it! I was gonna ask if I can ride the dragon into there, but
Oh, Captain, you don't want to ride that dragon. I believe her husband is already riding that dragon.
I
Let's
don't have
see.
a husband.
Oh, not you. Sorry, I got confused. Rewind.
You-
Never mind.
You're getting a very evil glare from Amir.
Oh, for God. I passed out there for a second.
Hey, you know, it's not every day you make a pass at a ghost.
so is that a no on the riding?
No, this time.
Is there something nearby I can kick?
She
In
points
someone else's
over
home?
to-
I'm like on the floor, like because I was like, peeking out through rock or anything outside.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna just kick it disappointingly and go back in.
Well, there's always next time, Lara.
Anyway, sorry, baby. Bye.
Bye, Megumi.
Bye.
Wait,
Bye.
one thing. Pinches your cheeks. You're so cute.
You should probably get used to that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Say the least.
I think we all deserve a long nap.
Agreed.
You should probably have some people stay up and keep watch. I'll happily do so.
Yeah, I'll go first.
No, I'll do it.
Okay, well we have 3 watches already.
Who's that?
Delilah.
Was that Delilah?
Alright, we'll solve this with Rochambeau.
Rosham, I'm doing the first 4 hours.
You don't
Alright?
argue with the lady with a trident.
You know, I really don't think we have to do a watch in the house.
It makes us feel better.
We're outside of the primal forest here.
It makes us feel better.
Okay, well then y'all have a happy watch. I'm gonna go to
too.
sleep.
Do you have more beds? I'll just use my bedroll, it's fine.
I
like
can
to sleep.
can-
Oh, wait.
I can make y'all some beds. And...
Kiara. That likes talking.
What?
Are those trees over there particularly dangerous?
Well, what
Hmm.
trees are
These
you
trees.
talking about?
Like they're not gonna fucking shift or disappear or anything?
That's only towards the center of the.
No, he's immediately just gonna walk outside and flies into the nearest tree.
He likes his trees.
Congratulations, you're nesting in the Whomping Willow. Just kidding.
Oh, no.
Immediately gets curb stomped into the ground.
On the contrary, this is the only bird I will allow to perch.
I'm sorry, is this tree actually talking?
Nah, you just
No.
see like a whip, just whoosh, and you see like a big thing of feathers. Whoosh.
Attack on Titan music starts blaring.
You see-
Anyway,
The tree and Tylak would just get into a heated fight, and then he would earn the tree's respect, and they would be best friends, just like him and that orc.
And then you steal its acorns and that'd be it.
Don't steal its seed.
okay,
Oh no.
all that being said, Lars can look towards everyone. I'm gonna go pass out.
Yeah, same here. He rolls out his bedroll straight on the ground and just lays on
No,
it.
you could probably just share a bed with...
Eh?
Who else? I mean, Delilah, yeah, but...
I'll be right back.
Failed.
I guess we have to wait on that then.
Yeah, I'll be right back too.
All right.
Just kidding.
Just leaves this.
Well, she was taking first watch anyway.
I just want to let you guys know that John is influencing my character, and Tylak is slowly becoming the new Terran.
Oh no.
So you're singing in the morning and you're pushing prohibition now?
No,
The new
Terran.
Terran.
So he's gonna go too deep, and he's gonna start carrying around the zoo.
And he's just like, man, look at that person. They have a mom and a dad. I wish I had those.
Oh, gee.
Oh, welcome to the depressing childhood club.
Hey,
Oh,
at least
I'm
your
not
elders
part,
didn't
I'm not part of it because I made my childhood happy no matter what.
at least your
It-
elders didn't disown you.
Hey, it's okay. My character's mom is also dead. The dad is pretty much unknown. The dad that he did have, he killed with an exploding rock.
At least you have a sister.
Hey, at least your people aren't dying.
No, they're already dead.
I am kind of torn. I'm really glad that I met my mother finally, but I'm also kind of a bit upset, I guess you could say, because I've been looking for her all my life.
But she was with you all along.
Look at the positive. At least you know that she was looking out for you.
Yeah, but maybe it was, I guess it was some kind of allowing me to grow stronger by fending for myself.
That
Well, I
certainly
didn't
makes
really
sense.
appreciate myself.
Making
but-
sure you don't get spoiled.
Oh, that brings me back to my question. Do you mind if Corvax sleeps in your bed with you?
Oh, he just looks up at you from his bedroll. It's like, oh, Laura.
I would not mind it, but I am sure my father would.
I forgot about that.
Fair point.
Yeah, he might return and decide that this man's nuts are for crushing. As he puts
Let the
it
record
bluntly.
show that I
I'm
didn't
going
actually
to-
kill any
What?
of y'all's parents off. You all did that of your own generation.
I
True,
didn't
true.
I didn't kill
They're just
anyone.
sneaky.
Hey,
so
I-
you all are Disney princesses?
Hey, to be fair, I had a little bit of the darker side and actually killed one of my parents, technically. Well, sort of parent.
Well, my parents are still alive, I think.
But I killed him because he was trying to kill my mom. who died.
Tylak doesn't know if his father's alive or not. So.
That's worrisome.
Anyway,
Anyway.
you breathe into your mic again.
Okay.
Alright,
Sure that's not my fan occasionally?
I'm gonna go pray.
Alright, pray.
Going to pray for sanity. Yeah. Can that be a nice thing? To be
Sure.
sane?
Ba-dum.
God.
69.
Damn it.
Hey,
The
Ulric, can I
guys
pray?
are mocking me. They
Yep.
told me I could go fuck myself.
Can I-
And Amir is also going to pray. This is definitely a moment. for
Nope.
You know
guidance.
what? Everyone's just gonna pray. Let's go, people.
See if anyone
We'll
could get it.
prayer circle going.
260 somethings, 240 somethings.
I'm gonna
Massive
pray
knowledge.
for mischief in the night.
Oh my god!
Oh my
God!
No, why?
Why would
Whew.
you do that?
Whew, whew. Yeah.
Why'd you do mischief in the night?
Why?
No!
Oh, dude. We're gonna die.
Hey, sexy.
Oh no.
No.
Oh no.
Hi, Lilith. Been a while.
Yeah,
Who's this
you wanna...
Wait, what'd she just say?
Who's this bitch?
I could give you the time of your life.
You just had sex with your niece, though.
No.
So,
I think it's kind of related.
alright, so... Ooh, that makes me your cool aunt. What can I give you?
Oh, I'm just saying that. And she's kind of like pointing over her shoulder at Corvax. It's like, that's mine.
Honey, I had him first.
Oh my
I don't
god.
care.
Is Delilah gonna get into this as well?
Delilah's just looking at all this going, and yeah.
Anyways, you whatever you're gonna do, Corvax, go for it.
Just put him in a fucking position. I don't care.
Wait, I can make this worse.
No.
Oh, wait,
Okay,
wait.
out of character, I slapped Corvax's ass and push him forward.
Oh
That's
no.
Corax is in the bedroll.
Okay.
You're my niece, so I'll let you have him from this point onward.
Okay, but he wanted you for something. I'm guessing.
Right. I'll get back to you later. What you want, sugar pie?
So it curls up more.
No, he's... Well, to be honest, I was praying for the most enjoyable, mischievous night possible to put that... what happened today behind.
Okay. That could be arranged.
I'm worried.
I am too.
Corvax, you disappear.
Oh no.
So, you're my niece. Hi, I'm your fun aunt Lilith.
Hello.
So, what can I do for you? Ooh, I know. Sex appeal. You want sex appeal.
Okay. I thought I already possessed those traits and qualities from the training.
Well, yeah, from the training, but I could give you extra.
Okay. All right.
Triple D's work fine?
Whoa, what? That might throw off my balance, and I will have to adapt and learn. And
Fine. Yeah, think of anything fun, let me know.
all right.
So what did you do to Corvax?
Oh, I made him poof naked into Melissa's bed again.
Oh no. That's terrible. It's not a fun night. He went to fun night. Yeah, fun night.
Oh, right. Okay. Celestrio, you find yourself back.
Is he still
Do you have
naked?
his clothes?
Nope.
Oh no. Covers eyes.
He just, at that point, he realized where he was when he got teleported there, and he's back, and he's just like, he sighs relief and just goes like,
You're welcome.
oh.
You're welcome. It's like
Oh,
I'm just saying that repeatedly.
It's like,
Fun
Eyes
night,
closed.
right?
Fun.
Celestrio?
Mischievous fun night, not torture.
Then
put
I
on
know who to
clothes.
get you to work out with for his nightly workout routine. It's quite fun.
Oh no.
Huh?
Oh,
Rolf, the bartender.
Oh
No,
no.
no.
Well,
Oh,
come
wait.
on, be nice to him.
Fine.
He is, as your niece said, hers. So you wouldn't want to do anything bad. You want to make it happy,
Well,
yeah?
technically, mine and
Yeah,
and
you two are
my-
sharing them.
Yeah.
He puts on some pants, at least, so he's not at attention in front of everyone.
Oh my god.
Oh, I know how to make this a fun night for you, Celestrio.
Oh no.
Eyebrow goes up.
Oh no.
Enjoy, you five.
Oh.
Wait, I realized something that I would like from you, Aunt.
Yep.
All right, so the ability to sneak around with a man or woman without my father knowing.
Oh, that'll definitely
So,
happen
like,
tonight.
if he's in the bed or something, and she's in the bed or something, then my father could not see them or scent them and or detect their presence.
Yeah, that won't happen tonight. Trust me.
Oh yeah, that's right. Mom's getting a hold of him.
Yep.
This is going to be an interesting night.
This is where we go set up the tent outside. Let's go. Then.
Yeah, I was about to suggest that. You guys want the house to yourself?
I can help
Selves.
you too, Amir.
I don't need any help, but thank you.
You sure?
I'm
Lilith
fairly
would-
positive.
I mean, if any of y'all want to join in, that's fine with me.
I mean, because I could just snap my fingers and do this for you, Amir.
Oh,
No, no.
Also looks to the other Lunasa like a little look of strong annoyance.
I'm about to. I don't know if
What?
it's going to be vial or blood.
Oh, I'm sorry, Lunasa, honey. I should have
No,
thought of
okay.
you. There we go.
Steph's burning.
Double the holy rod penetration.
They meet at the middle.
Oh.
Oh no.
Hey,
Oh. Apparently it's turning into this now.
Enjoy.
Hey.
Lilith would have seen that Lunasa was afraid of her based on what happened last time.
Hold on.
I would have
I don't
accepted
know
your
if
invitation if I wasn't
if I
dating.
leave.
He kind of
So
just
I have to. No.
he opens the door slightly. I suppose most of you probably want to have tents now.
We were already going outside.
Meanwhile, you pinch your tent.
Indeed.
Can we please stop opening the windows?
What?
By the love of all that is good and holy in this world, just.
Sorry,
just
friend, it's the only thing that
don't.
prevents me from crying.
Oh, you're a lucky man, Corvax.
I suppose so.
About to be a very dehydrated man.
You know what the hilarious thing is?
Hmm.
Goddess of Chaos.
Yeah.
I'm gonna whisper this to you over Discord.
Oh,
Oh
no.
no.
I'm just imagining the zip. Boom. Oh no.
So, as Lara's coming, she'll repeat the fact that, if she wasn't with Talak at the moment, yeah, she'd totally jump in that. I don't know where Talak is, I'm blind.
These are the people
Oh,
I'm
there.
traveling with. This is my life now.
Yeah.
She's
Somebody's
just walking
done.
out the door.
Hey, what about me? He's just looking at her.
Come
She's...
And also kind of pulls Amir at the door.
What?
Goddess of Chaos.
And that could override that blessing.
Oh no.
Is that what you're saying?
Well, it's not gonna override the blessing, it's just that it'll be extremely delayed this time around.
Ooh.
Just means she had to do a different kind of work. First. I'm not giving details on that.
Alright, so I think we're gonna end the session here before it gets any worse.
Yeah, Amir is about to start pitching his tent, but
Haha, haha, haha.
I wasn't going to say it out loud with everything going on.
Lol.
So everyone gain about 5k XP. And for clearing the first checkpoint and surviving the siege, 1 mythic.
Oh, we got mythic rank and 5k XP.
Oh yeah.
I mean, if you don't want either or both, you don't have to
I
take them.
do.
I'm
Are
taking him.
we mythic level 2?
Yes, we
Yep.
are. Yeah, Wolf, you should be thankful that Lara sees Corvax as a brother. Because I wasn't kidding when I said because of the way she is, she would have that.
Yeah, I gotcha. You'll eventually be able to form, just chaos. Luckily, there's double the distractions.
Yeah.
Oh god. Just
Everyone, we get ability score increase of 2 and amazing initiative.
Oh yeah. Lunasa has 20 int now.
Oh, we leveled up, I take it.
No, we got a mythic upgrade, and the next mythic tier